violent migrant and asylum seekers who are bringing violence and really tarnish the reputation of those who come to this country to pursue the American dream. We have to be quick and swift to deal with those who believe they're going to inflict violence, not only on documented New Yorkers, but they are known to commit violence on undocumented New Yorkers. And that
this is crazy, yo.
Breaking news out of New York City and Manhattan, where a Border Patrol agent has been shot in Fort Washington Park. He is on the way to the hospital, according to the police radio. The suspect has fled the scene, according to Citizen, and efforts are underway to locate the suspect. He was wearing a shirt of some color. I forget what it was. This does appear to be an off-duty Border Patrol agent, so it is not clear if this was a targeted incident. I believe that the 911 call first came in saying that there was a robbery at the tennis courts. And after that, they had some confirmation that the person was shot in the cheek. And he, again, is on the way to the hospital as of believing. Yeah, he's currently on the way to the hospital, and you can actually listen in if you have the professional version of Citizen, which I did do. He was shot near the Little Red Lighthouse in Fort Washington Park. Breaking news out of New York City. And
yeah, so something happened. You know, I was outside yesterday. I didn't see this. They showing the guy get popped and everything. I don't know if you could show that shit.
Is the moment DHS says an off-duty Customs and Border Protection officer is ambushed with a deportation order. Approached on a scooter or attempting to rob a 42-year-old officer to see.
Yo, these illegals, immigrants, yo, they in trouble now, son. Yo, happy birthday, son. Real talk, single fathers, why you ain't tell us, B? Oh, man.
Miguel Francisco Mora Nunez, a Dominican national and a legal immigrant who is currently living here in the United States of America. Saturday night, rolled up on an off-duty police officer and shot him in the face. So not only are we armed with the information that this man has a warrant for his arrest for kidnapping, amongst other felonies that he's
They said they caught him.
committed. There he is on a scooter attempting to rob an off-duty police officer.
That's the only thing that I was saying about you know, these Democrats and all that, talking about Trump said he was going to go for the criminals. He's just taking everybody. I understand what you're saying, but I don't, because they're only criminals until they commit a crime. So the question is, are you waiting for them to commit a crime on your family? See, don't just say, oh, no, they're committing crimes on. No, let them commit a crime on your family. Then let's see if you want them to stay. These people are sick.
Which got Nunez shot as well. He has prior arrests for assault, for attempted robbery.
And yo, you in New York, they'll just let you out of jail. Like, you got to damn near off somebody before they keep you in jail. Now, these illegals are cooked. Yeah, they shot a guard at an ICE detention out here in Dallas, Fort Worth about a week ago. Yeah, I heard about that. And now they did this in New York. These guys are in trouble.
Last night in New York City, an off-duty Border Patrol agent was attacked by two illegal immigrants.
Now they caught the guys. I got that video. Hold on. They caught the guys. They are in big trouble. Over in New York, they said Tom Homan is about to come to New York. It's about to go down.
My competitors think I have a 10-person team, but in reality, I'm just one guy with an AI employee. When you're a solo founder,
while we were talking with Hal, we actually did see New York City Mayor Eric Adams. He did hold an event. New York Police Department Commissioner Jessica Tisch, also in attendance. What they were doing together is they were visiting an off-duty federal law enforcement officer who was shot in the confines of the 33rd Police.
Their family members. Public safety is a dangerous assignment, and all of us who have done it or who are currently doing it, we do it with the full understanding.
3 precinct, in which the victim was an off-duty Customs and Border Protection officer. The details are as follows. Yesterday, July 19th, at 11:53 p.m., the officer was sitting on the rocks along the waterside. 2 males rode up to him on a scooter, and the passenger got off and approached him from behind. One of the perpetrators produced a firearm, at which point the officer realized that he was being robbed and drew his service weapon in defense. The perp fired first, and an exchange of gunfire followed. The officer was struck in the forearm and in the face. This was all captured, as the mayor said, on CCTV, which also shows that the perp was injured by the gunfire and limped back to the scooter. The perp and his accomplice, the driver of the scooter, then fled the scene. At this time, we have no indication that the officer was targeted for his employment. Detectives have not yet recovered the perp's firearm, but we did recover discharged shell casings, both .380 caliber and 9mm. The 9mm are consistent with the officer's service weapon. We also recovered blood at the scene, which is now being processed for DNA evidence and compared to bloody clothing later recovered as part of the investigation. At this time, we're investigating a person of interest in relation to this shooting. Miguel Mora, the 21-year-old male, walked into Bronx Care Hospital at 12:18 a.m. with gunshot wounds to the groin and the leg, consistent with the injuries sustained by the perp, as captured on the CCTV video that our detectives have reviewed. He was then transported to Lincoln Hospital, where he underwent surgery. Our initial investigation reveals that Mr. Mora entered the country illegally in 2023 through Arizona.
You see that? So the man popped the dude. He went to the hospital. They rushed him into surgery. Man's a whole illegal. Yeah, they pulling up on mopeds and scooter like Mexico. Yo, dog. They changed the streets in New York. Let me tell you something. They changed the streets in New York. I'm talking about the whole New York City. Like, they put all these different things up in the middle of the street. Then they got bike lanes, and all they do is ride these scooters. See, in New York City, they don't make first of all, they give these niggas all this shit, and then they created the electric scooter. You don't really have to get insurance or get a damn license plate for the electric scooter. If you had the gas scooter, you got to get it registered. So they came out with all these electric bikes and electric scooters and all of this shit, right? And all they do is just ride. They get all over. You come to New York, you'll see so many bikes and scooters, it'll make your head turn. You know, because they don't need registration, they don't need insurance. All they need is somebody who's already here to give them the bike, send them niggas out on missions and stuff like that. You know, they living free. It's wild.
This individual has 2 prior arrests for domestic violence in New York, and he has an active warrant after.
See that? That's what Trump was mad about. This is what Trump was mad about. Listen right here. Trump was mad about illegals in New York, sanctuary cities, who been committing crime after crime after crime. That's sitting in Rikers Island. That's sitting in Brooklyn House. All these detention centers. All these illegals. And they going to just get out eventually and be back into the neighborhood. Governor Cuomo had signed the shit before he got out that, you know, ICE can't come fuck with them. So we a sanctuary damn state out here. But look at all the crimes this guy committed.
Not showing up to a court date for domestic violence in 2023. Our initial investigation reveals that Mr. Mora entered the country illegally in 2023 through Arizona. This individual has 2 prior arrests for domestic violence in New York, and he has an active warrant after not showing up to a court date on one of those cases. Additionally, Mr. Mora was wanted by this department on both a robbery from December 2024 and a felony assault stabbing from January 2025.
See? You commit these crimes in New York, they let you right out. It's a no bail reform thing. All you got, they just give you a court date and you just could go back out as an undocumented illegal who has no money. Now, out here in New York, they even changed the bail laws. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened with the bail. Now, you can't, like, say you got a $15,000 bail, right? You can't even just come pay that anymore. Like, I can't call Real Talk Single Father and say, yo, I got busted. Yo, it's 15,000. Come pay that and bail me out. You can't do that in New York no more. You got to show, Real Talk Single Father's got to show how he's making it. He got to have, you know, where's his bank account? They got to know all the reasons on how you are able to provide a $15,000 bail, right? But they also will just let you the fuck out. Like, it's the wildest shit what they doing up here in New York.
December 2024, and a felony assault stabbing from January 2025, both of which occurred in the Bronx. He is currently in our custody at Lincoln Hospital and is expected to be arrested today for both incidents. Mr. Moore is also wanted outside of New York and Massachusetts for the robbery of a pawn shop in which guns were stolen in February 2025. The NYPD is working hand in hand with Customs and
Also, Massachusetts is a sanctuary state. So he robs a pawn shop and gets hammers. He robbed a pawn shop in Boston, got hammers, came to New York, got busted 2 more times on a stabbing and a robbery, and got out and was able to pop a off-duty border patrol. I don't see how people can back this shit up.
were stolen in February 2025. Massachusetts for the robbery of a pawn shop in which guns were stolen in February 2025. The NYPD is working hand in hand with Customs and Border Protection through the HSI Violent Gang Task Force to confirm that the person of interest in custody is the perp who shot the officer, as well as find and apprehend his accomplice. We are also working with the Southern District of New York on this case. Of course, if anyone has any information about this incident or the whereabouts of the accomplice, we urge you to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800.
So they caught the dude. I believe they caught the other guy. That's what I just saw on the news. That's what made me do this shit. I was like, what the hell? I was running around over the weekend, and then when I came in, I would do those lives that we did. They got the footage of the nigga. They got the footage of the dude getting popped. These people, that's why we were saying the other day. We were saying the other day, like, it's impossible when we was doing the hip hop shit and stuff like that. It was like, it's impossible for these people to ever know what being a real gangster is. Everything you do is on camera. Like back in our day, people had bodies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can still get them with some real mask up espionage shit, but everything's on camera. Like, you can't be gangster like we was with cameras everywhere, or you got your one little gangster moment and your ass getting busted. And white people are such cowards, they will find a way to blend. That's what I was saying. I was making sure that this was not black people. These niggas the nigga name is Nono Moreva. That nigga, that ain't no black person. I'll never forget what Mayor Eric Adams told Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas. He said, right, we will take the illegals. Right. Yo, you know how pissed we was up here? Yo, that nigga said, Governor Abbott, he's a sucker. He don't want to take care of them. We'll take them. I said, whoa. That's when everything started happening. You start finding out they was getting all this money on their EBT cards. They would get all of these bikes and scooters. And the most important thing, nobody talks about it. But it's been something where they would like do all the Uber, the DoorDash, the Grubhubs, the Lyft. And they would just give them guys a job without even being a person with a social security number. But when they seek asylum, they give them a fake social security number that they could put in all these little gig job joints, Amazon, delivery, and all this stuff. So they give them that fake asylum temporary social security number, right? And what happens is they say, okay, this person has sought asylum and their case for being a citizen is pending. So once you do that, now you get to be in the country illegally while your case is pending. And like we all know, they were hoping that these people would have due process, which would take another 5 to 10 years, so they could just be here making money and everything. See? Crazy work. When you talk about the elites, Amazon Prime, Uber, all these big companies, and then the trickle-down effect. They start spending the money. Where they spending the money at? Burlington. All the Hispanic shit. It's crazy. A whole funnel. I saw an EBT card with like 13K on it. Yo, bro, it's real. They really did us dirty. And they remember when Biden was there, they went up there they kept telling Biden, you got to send us more money. You got to send us more money. You want us to take these illegals. So that's how Eric Adams was pimping. You see? That's why they put them charges on his ass. See? Not the shit that they making you think about him taking the airplane to Middle East or some other stupid shit. No. He was getting them niggas for money. Yo, y'all want us to take all these people? Send us more money. Fleece the fuck out of them niggas. I seen them loading up buses headed to New York. I seen them niggas unloading the buses in New York with babies and everything. I was like, damn, they done fucked up. Yes.
We're following this breaking news alert for you this morning. A U.S. Border Patrol officer is recovering. He was shot in a New York City park.
Yeah, authorities say this happened during a robbery gone wrong. Megan Fee joins us from the WKRN.com alert desk with more on the suspect now in custody. Megan.
Nicole, Mark, good morning. Authorities say the Customs and Border Protection officer was off duty at the time when he was shot in that Manhattan park on Saturday. Surveillance video showing two men approaching the agent and a woman he was sitting with. One of those suspects pulling a gun. The agent was shot in the face and arm, but managed to return fire, hitting the gunman in the leg. Police say later the suspect, 21-year-old Miguel Mora, walked into a hospital and is now in custody. Authorities say he's a Dominican national who entered the country illegally back in 2023 and then was deported last fall. But since then, he's been arrested multiple times. Police say the 42-year-old officer is expected to survive, and they're now searching for that second suspect who fled the scene. For more breaking news around the clock,
They
to
said they caught the
WKRN.com.
second guy.
Imagine
Hold
being
on.
able to.
They said they caught the second guy. Thought they said they caught the guy. Yeah. Okay, Tom Homan. Tom Homan made it. He made it to New York. Or maybe. I'm not sure. He don't look like he's in New York.
City policies was released back to do harm to people and to individuals living in the city.
Okay. Yeah, the second suspect got arrested. Yeah.
Mistake. This officer is in the hospital today fighting for his life because of the policies of the mayor of the city and the city council and the people that were in charge of keeping the public safe. They refused to do so. And now we have the situation on our hand where someone who has dedicated their lives to protecting the public is now fighting for his own. I'm calling on every single mayor and sanctuary city and sanctuary governor to change their policies and to change their tactics right now. Their job is to take an oath to protect the public, to protect families that are out there every single day trying to provide for each other and to try to live the American dream. And they want to do so safely in their own communities. How many more lives will it take? How many more people have to be hurt and victimized before we have public safety be a #1 priority in some of our largest cities? When I look at what Mayor Adams has done to New York City, it breaks my heart to see the families that have suffered because of his policies. We can look across this country at other mayors. We look at Mayor Wu in Boston and what has happened there under her watch. What's happened in LA with the riots and the violence and the protests that have gone on because of Mayor Bass and what she has perpetuated. When you look at Mayor Johnson in Chicago.
See? And that's what happened when you trust a fucking illegal. Now, real talk, single fathers. I don't know if you've traveled, but me and King Disagreeable, we traveled all over to these damn places, right? And yo, as much as we are the shit over there, we know that they're jealous of us. They don't like us. You know what I mean? They love us, but they don't like us because they wish they had the freedom that we had, even though they do well. over there in their own country. They love their country more than they love your ass. Okay? They don't care about your human. They are Dominican. They are Colombian first. While these dumb people are not Americans first. They're stupid. They've never been anywhere to see that these damn Dominicans and Colombians are turning on your ass in a heartbeat for their own. You can't go there and do this shit. And they fucked up now because this was one of the worst things that could happen, that they actually did something to one of the federal agents. This is going to hurt all of the Democrats.
And the protests that have gone on because of Mayor Bass and what she has perpetuated. When you look at Mayor Johnson in Chicago and how devastating.
Yo, real talk, single fathers, them niggas love their country. They don't see, that's one thing. Let me tell you something about this whole passport shit. We never talk about it because it ain't even worth our time. Let me tell you something. Them niggas hate black people. You understand? In their country, they don't like that shit. They want theirs to be theirs. The human factor don't matter. That's the thing that people won't tell you that travel outside the country. You know, like when me and King disagree, when brothers like us go out the country, we go with an air of my shit don't stink. And what do you want to do about it? You understand? And that's what have them. If you go out there trying to play Mr. Nice Guy, yo, I love you. Yo, we've got the same color skin and all that shit. You're going to get your ass handed. You hear me? You can't go out there and say, yo, we got the... Right. Right. Them Dominicans and them Colombians as dark as your ass. That's why I love the black ones. That's why the black ones love us so much. We are the only black people on earth that fought back for real. The North Americans and the Caribbeans. And they get to see it every time we go out there. Yo, these niggas walk different. Like they know they believe that we think of them the way they think of us. Put it like that. That's the best way to put it. They believe we look down on them and think that they're lower than us. And we're so grand. We don't care. But we know that we got to carry ourselves that way. Because you can't go out there and be like, oh, we got the same color skin. No, that's not going to help you.
It is to live in that city in some of those poorest communities, how they suffer every single day with the violence that's in front of them, just because these individuals are protecting criminals. They're protecting criminals who go out and murder, rape, rob. They perpetuate violence on our children. They traffic them and drugs and damage this country every single day under the protection of sanctuary city and governors who put in place these policies that allow them to perpetuate these crimes with no consequences. What I would say is today, my hope is that this would wake up these individuals and they would recognize that they can't keep letting these dangerous criminals go free. They can't continue to let these individuals be brought in for crimes they're committing against the public and then releasing them right back onto the streets with no consequences whatsoever.
Because like I say, the sanctuary states, the federal immigration agents cannot go to Rikers Island and take them out. They know that they're there. These are real criminals. The ones that see what's happening is this. This is what's happening. The sanctuary states won't let the federal government come get them. Well, Trump, and it's making him look bad. See, because if he could just go to Rikers Island, go to the Brooklyn house, go to the Queens house, go to the Tombs in Manhattan, and just take all these niggas out, he would have a grandstand of how he's just deporting illegals, all, criminals. That was his play. But he couldn't, the governors won't budge. So he just taking anybody. He don't give a fuck. He gonna make this thing work. But he wanted to look good. He want to say, look at all these criminals we getting out of these jails. That's what he wanted to do.
Fortunately for us today, our officer survived. He survived. He's going through a very...
That's the bad part. I think that might be the bad part. That he survived, okay? I believe they wanted him to be offed, allegedly. Because that's gonna really spark some shit if they'd have bodied that nigga. But he survived. He's tough as nails. Nigga got shot in the face and survived. He's a lucky dude.
Whatsoever. Fortunately for us today, our officer survived. He survived. He's going through a very difficult time, and I would ask that you respect him and his family and his friend who was with him and what they have gone through. But I would also say that we can't guarantee that the next victim of these dangerous criminals will be treated the same, or will be able to get through this dangerous situation. We were able to bring the second individual in and have detained him as well, and he will face consequences and hopefully strong prosecution.
So they got the second individual, but we don't get to know his name. We know the other name.
The second individual in and have detained him as well, and he will face consequences and hopefully strong prosecution for his crimes and his involvement on Saturday night. But my hope is that we can continue to, when ICE is out in our communities and they're lodging detainers against individuals that are in this country illegally perpetuating crimes, that we would have a city like New York City start to honor them and allow us to bring these criminals to justice, allow them to get them out of our communities so that they can't continue to hurt people like we saw on Saturday night. We still have a lot of work to do. We've seen violence against our officers go up over 8.
Now, in my hood, let's talk about my hood, illegals. My hood has the Africans, okay? My hood has all these tall ass African niggas, right? All these, they just got here, man. You know, when all this shit happened. Mad tall Africans with mad bikes. If you go by McDonald's, Popeyes, that's all I know for right now. And then if you go up to this more expensive area of Bronxville, they was out there crazy, but the white people, the rich white people in Bronxville made a fuss about all them illegals just sitting around their neighborhood and riding scooters and looking at their little white girls. Yo, they was pissed. They got rid of them niggas. So they're still out there, but it's light. But back in my hood, mad bikes out in front of McDonald's and Popeyes. And that's all. They don't go nowhere else. They don't go into no neighborhoods or nothing like that with that bullshit, okay? Because they know better. They just stay in those neighborhoods by the McDonald's and the Popeyes. So you see mad bikes. Then I was riding through the hood this weekend, and I saw where they live at. So a couple of these places in my hood, these buildings, you see all these African bikes out there. Now, it ain't in no hood where black people really are. It's just like, it's a weird way to describe it. It's like this little building area that just goes over here to this little, to the train station. So people don't really live down there, you know, that's doing any hood affairs. So it's mad at those African bikes that I seen at McDonald's. I was like, oh, so they live there. They actually live here. Crazy work, son. Mad Africans in my hood. I mean, the Africans I see, I just see them over there by the McDonald's and the Popeyes. Yeah. White people got them out, but y'all folded. Ain't nothing we could do, man. Nothing we could do, man. We in New York, remember. It was no reason for me to vote. Say I wanted to vote for Trump. What did it mean? Not a damn thing. I'm in New York. We are like progressive, sanctuary, blue. We are everything that I guess you could say we are just the worst of the worst, man. That's all I can tell you. Like, they care about these illegals out here seriously. Like they were black slaves coming out of oppression.
830% just in recent days because of the rhetoric out of politicians and the rhetoric out of individuals who are letting this victimization go on and on against the public. So I would call on everybody today to recognize what can happen, how in one moment someone's life can change, their whole family can change. And it is happening every day across this country. And this officer...
That's what I say to the white people. What if it happened to your family, or should it happen to your family, or are you waiting for it to happen to your family before you understand this is not cool? How can you not see that?
Someone's life can change, their whole family can change. And it is happening every day across this country. And this officer and his family, while today they are suffering, they still continue to serve the public and recognize that they want to go back out and make sure that they're doing all that they can to uphold the rule of law in this country. We're doing everything in our power to make sure that our officers out on the streets have the equipment and the training and the resources and the backup that they need to do their jobs, but they should never have to deal with an individual who was arrested 4 different times for violating the law and then released. And that individual...
Right. The man was arrested 4 times as an illegal undocumented. How does that work? You're in Massachusetts, New York, LA, Illinois, all, Colorado, all the sanctuary spots. It's the wildest shit we've ever seen.
They should never have to deal with an individual who was arrested 4 different times for violating the law and then released. And that individual was released on the streets of the city because of Mayor Bass's policies and because of his city council's policies and because of politicians who talk big and then people get hurt. People get hurt, and in many cases, they end up losing their lives. Let's hope that that's never true, and that today is the day that those policies change and people get the courage to make sure they're making the decisions that actually do protect people going forward.
Now, honestly, man, with this whole America shit, it scares me half to death, yo. Let me tell you, it scares me half to death. Because my little conspiracy theory, unfortunately, is that man was supposed to lose his life. I think they've had, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people, the sacrifices and the shit that they do scares me half to death. I can't think outside, I can't be like, nah, they didn't set this up outside. That's not outside of the realm of reality. It's messed up. Because this is a big thing. They done hurt a border patrol off duty. They done shot shit down in Texas. This is a lot. And they put a lot of pressure on the Democrats saying, look, you're going to keep letting this go on. And they know the American people are not going to go for this. You hear me?
We're going to bring the perpetuators of violence to justice. President Trump has promised that for the American people, and he's going to follow through on it. I'll do all that I can, and I'm so grateful to have partners like Rodney Scott with me from Border Patrol and Protection, and also with Tom Homan as the borders are. We'll continue to work to make sure that we're dealing with the violence that we see on our streets.
I visited the officer last night. Of course, he was heavily sedated, so I didn't have words with him, but I did talk to his family. They're devastated. It's just a shock to the soul when you walk in and see that young man laying there. Secretary said it, Rodney said it, sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. Hard stop. I've been doing this since 1984. I've never seen a situation where I see it today. New York City, how many times do you want to see NYPD attacked by illegal alien criminals in the city? Now federal officer.
And they don't get a bail. They get arrested, but they don't get a bail. And what else? What happens when you get arrested? They take your eye pupils or whatever that shit is. They take your DNA. I mean, it's an easy bus.
How many citizens in the city have been attacked by illegal aliens in the city? You see the polls. Everybody agrees we should be arresting public safety threat illegal aliens, but you got a city council here that locked us out of Rikers Island. Are you kidding me? Safety threat illegal aliens, but you got a city council here that locked us out of Rikers Island.
Right. They locked them out of the city council locked them out of Rikers Island, like I was telling y'all.
You see the polls. Everybody agrees we should be arresting public safety threat illegal aliens, but you got a city council here that locked us out of Rikers Island. Are you kidding me? So an illegal alien in Rikers Island we can't talk to, we don't have access to. That makes the city unsafe. Every sanctuary.
Tried to tell you that was the thing that all the governors of the sanctuary cities put in place. You cannot come get illegals out of our jails. How the fuck could you? So the federal government can't do how? How is that even possible?
You see the polls. Everybody agrees we should be arresting public safety threat illegal aliens, but you got a city council here that locked us out of Rikers Island. Are you kidding me? So an illegal alien in Rikers Island we can't talk to, we don't have access to. That makes the city unsafe. Every sanctuary city is unsafe. I'll say it again, sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. And I'm going to work very hard for Secretary Noem to keep President Trump's promise and his commitment several weeks ago that sanctuary cities are now our priority. We're going to flood the zone. You don't want to let us into jail to arrest a bad guy in the safety and security of a jail. You want to release him into the street, which makes it unsafe for the community, makes it unsafe for the officer, makes it unsafe for the alien. Anything can happen on a street arrest. So what we're going to do, we'll have more agents in New York City to look for that bad guy. So sanctuary cities get exactly what they don't want, more agents in the community and more agents in the work site. If we can't arrest a bad guy in the safety and security of the county jail, then arrest him in the community.
That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Trump wanted to make it look like a grandstand, just pulling all these niggas out of all these jails and all the sanctuary cities and states, right? And it would look beautiful. They stopped him from that. So he said, fuck it. We just gonna flood the streets and take everybody. So see, they messed it up. They didn't want to do it the right way.
Or arrest them in the jail. And when we arrest them in the community, if he's with others that are in the country illegally, they're coming too.
See? Message, see? They taking everybody.
We'll arrest him in jail. And when we arrest him in the community, if he's with others that are in the country illegally, they're coming too. Sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. President Trump is not going to tolerate it. And I'll work every day with Secretary Noem to make sure we get as many bad guys, illegal aliens out of this country that we can. And I want to say one more thing. I'm sick and tired of reading in the media every day how ICE is not doing what the Trump administration has promised, that we're not arresting criminals, that most of the people we arrest are not criminals. I look at the numbers every day. The numbers I looked at the other day, 130,000 arrests and 90,000 criminals. Do the math, that's 70%. And who are the others? Others are those who have final orders, who had due process at great taxpayer expense. A federal judge ordered them removed, so ICE's job is to remove them. Who are the rest of the people? National security threats. Under Secretary Noem's leadership, they've arrested several hundred Iranian nationals. National security threats. They may not have a criminal conviction, but they need to be detained. They need to be arrested and taken off the streets of this country. Then I read another story about how most people in ICE detention aren't criminals. Now the story is, how bad would criminals have to be? I saw a story the other day. Only 1% of the illegal aliens removed were murderers. Are you kidding me? Being in the country illegally is not illegal anymore. You got to commit a murder to be deported.
I played the video the other day where some asshole was speaking for the illegals. He said, yeah, he said 60% of them they have been arrested and convicted for vice crimes. And the white bitch was like, well, what's vice crimes? He was like prostitution, drug possession, and all that stuff. So they don't want those people to be deported because they are not considered violent offenders. I said, well, damn, that's what leads to the violence. Drugs, prostitution. You could get violence out of that at any second. These people are sick.
You look at ICE detention, I'll say it again. Look at detention. Who's in detention? I look at the numbers this morning. A majority are criminals, for criminal history. Who are the rest? Final order cases, who a judge ordered removed. The others are expedited removal. By federal statute, demands they be detained.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is how you know this is all some white bullshit. How come he can't say, yo, these people got vice convictions? What's vice, Holman? Prostitution, drug possession, drug peddling, illegal living, all this bullshit that really affects the everyday human being. But he can't say that. This is crazy.
So for the media out there, let's try telling the truth about the men and women of ICE and the men and women of the Border Patrol. I wore that uniform. I was an ICE agent. These are the finest men and women in this country that put their lives on the line every day for this country. I buried Border Patrol agents. I buried ICE agents. Luckily, thank God, we're not burying one today. Enough. I love the men and women of ICE. I love the men and women of the Border Patrol. They're finally doing the job they took an oath to do, and they got a great leadership of Secretary Noem, who's going to enforce the law without apology. I appreciate your leadership. It's off.
Yeah. Think about it, man. Think about how we did. Yo, they taught us so wrong growing up. We supposed to be all of these people. We didn't get it. They made us hate the police, hate the government. We were supposed to be these people talking this boss shit, sending out truth. They gave us the opportunity to be this, but we was taught to hate this shit. You believe this shit? We wasn't taught to be mayors and city men and all this shit. Nobody said, yo, y'all get into that. Yo, you could get deals and you could cut back deals. And now if you get caught busted, you don't go to jail. You just can't run for office no more. They ain't tell us none of this shit. Imagine we'd have had a focus on doing this as black people, being up here, being the top of all these agencies and all this bullshit. They made us hate the whole police thing.
Good morning. Diane Sabatino, Acting Executive Assistant Commissioner, Office of Field Operations. First, I certainly want to express my heartfelt thanks to Secretary Noem, Commissioner Scott, and Borders Homan for the incredible support they have demonstrated for the New York Field Office.
And they let this fucking weave-wearing bitch in the back. We did that. We let this blonde weave-wearing bitch in the back be in a greater position of us. We didn't get it. We didn't understand. They programmed us wrong about what was the real authority out here. You understand? What we wanted to do. Play instruments, play sports. Maybe be a fireman or a doctor. Maybe go to the army. Army was good, but it still wasn't this. It wasn't this. It wasn't being in positions of pure power to direct the army because you educated somewhere. You believe that shit? Crazy work. They made us look at these people up here. Let me show y'all something. Look at this right here. They made us not buddy with none of these people. Hey, yo, they made us not be buddies with any of these people. We don't want to talk to none of these people. You hear me? We don't want to speak to any of them. Not even Tom Homan, and that's my homie. I don't even want to talk to you, Tom. Like, they fucked us up. They made us say, nah, why would I get a job like that? That's stupid. I don't want to talk to nobody up there about nothing. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's how they got us, man. HD Live, what's good? We got some minutes left. You working? You working, Ken? Because I want to hear what you think about it. I got cursed out about it. We was just getting this Tom Homan shit out here. They popped some Border Patrol dude, and that's gonna make all the public like, yo, nah, we gotta get these guys out of here. Crazy work. Trump gonna say something about this. He like, oh, I tried to tell these Democrats. He gonna blame the Democrats. Okay. Right. I don't know what you mean, but if you could say something, click the link, man. Because you need to know, HD Live, when we get to I'm still on the fence. I'm still on the fence with the other channel, but I'm ready, but I'm on the fence. But when we get to the new channel, people may come after us like that. People may come after us like that, pimp. All right, HD Live. So what did you think about it?
You talk about the live you had the other day or this? I don't know. This about
the one you talking about.
Man, that shit. First of all, that was your cousin, right? I don't want to disrespect. You know what I mean? That was your cousin, family, some shit.
No, my internet cousin. She's the only person that we would let. Well, I would let get like that.
Listen, man. I commented. Listen, man. I mean, I feel like she called in to be combative, but but at the end of the day, a lot of things was found out, She kept it real. If you really pay attention to what she said, she basically just agreed with what we already know.
That's what I was saying. She exposed that.
She said she don't give a fuck about men. She don't give a fuck about they love, respect. She don't give a fuck about chicks. So basically, she just glad she fleeced her man and got her motherfucking little bag of traps at work. You know what I mean? That's really what's all that's going on, my dude. These chicks,
what about all her yelling and stuff? You didn't like all of that?
Man, listen, man. She never called in to let y'all talk in the first fucking place. It was, you gotta realize what y'all was exposing by talking to her. You get what I'm saying? She was never going to agree with y'all because at the end of the day, she wouldn't let y'all talk about the Pussycat fact. She wouldn't let y'all talk about.
I didn't want them to because it didn't apply to her. It didn't apply to her. And I didn't want my niggas. That's a bad argument against a woman like her. She got 3 kids or 4 kids. You know what I mean?
Right. But what does she look like? Did she put together? Is she 200 pounds? Is
She not 200 pounds, but I don't think what she looked like matters because I didn't want the real story to be about her. But my whole point was we couldn't do the Pussycat Facts report. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
but
And
you
none
let
of us was on camera, so it don't matter what she looked like.
right. But see, all right, she said one thing she did say that was weird. She said, what she say? Oh yeah, the whole black women love black men. That was a projection, dog. Like you gotta realize
Bernie got her with that one.
right. Listen, you gotta realize these ladies is mad because we got options and we exposing the truth. It's as simple as that, my dude. This is why they saying little shit like, well, if you broke, you don't deserve, because they already know ain't nobody trying to fuck with y'all, whether we broke or rich.
Right.
So they keep trying to play games like, well, since y'all don't want to fuck with us, we just want the rich niggas. Miss, all you gonna do is just get a little pat on the back, couple dollars in your pocket, and shit in your jaws. Like, if that's what you want to live, that's how you want to live life. Hey, you heard what she said. I hit the wall. We got the say. Come on, man. They living in their truth. So fuck it. Let them live in their truth. I mean, I told you how I feel, bro. I already told you couple people gonna have to die off any fucking way. So motherfuckers, and that's on both sides. You get what I'm saying? It's a couple Sambos and Simps that need to die off, and it's a couple Keishas and Gladiators. It's just it is what it is, you know. My whole thing is with this Anton nigga. He is pissing me off, and I don't really even be catching you when you be talking about this clown.
I don't be talking about him.
I no, when you be breaking down the simp and shit, I gotta look. I didn't look. I just fast forwarded it to you talking with y'all talking up and calling up and shit. So I didn't really look at the part where you was breaking down what he was simping on. I wasn't. Well, matter of fact, I do remember you said you kept playing the part over where they said sending $50, sending $50. And I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna make sure I ain't all yelling and shit because I'm outside. But man, I'm gonna tell you, y'all had it on the money what y'all was saying about these dudes is just basically nerds that got their money up. You gotta realize something, right? Women is trying to basically side with simps now, like they would side with gay niggas.
Right.
So simps is the new gay nigga, you know, in a straight man body.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, he lets the woman run over him. He lets the woman lie to him.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say run over him, but but I see where you're going with it. You're going from a conversational standpoint. So I get with it because what they let women do is have the conversation and lie. So you're right.
Right. And all they doing that for is hoping that they get their little followers up. Because you gotta realize something. The red pill was never meant for women to be a part of. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It was never meant for this. So they let women bogart their way in it, you know. So now you got men that's like, all right, y'all want to be a part of this so bad, then you gotta take this medicine. And they don't want to take the medicine. And it's like, well, why you here? You just here, you heard what the lady said. I'm just here to get pushback. I'm just here to get pushback. They don't want to learn, dog. Because you know why? Because they, like the man said, we already know y'all betrayed us. So what do a betrayer do when you find out he betrayed you? You really think he asked for forgiveness? No, this nigga go to war with you. All right, y'all sworn enemies now. You stabbed me in the back. I found out you stabbed me in the back. You think the dude that stabbed you in the back will be like, oh, well, let's still be friends, or is it going to be up? It's going to be up on them. So we know they stabbed us in the back, but because we figuring out how to protect ourselves from that shit, they getting frustrated. So no pussy for y'all because y'all won't let us play you. Right. No pussy for y'all because y'all won't let us fleece you. No pussy for y'all because y'all voted for Trump instead of Kamala. Like, who cares?
Hold on.
It's pussy everywhere.
Hold on. So you heard them try to pony up the money. What did you think about that?
What, with the dudes talk about send some money?
Yeah.
Man.
But did you know why they were sending the money?
Right. They wanted her to turn around, show her ass or some shit like that, right? And see, this is the creep shit I'm talking about. Like, see, the name of the game is to either be a creep, a simp, you know, something chaotic that they can continue to be gladiators around. They don't like order, bruh. They don't like order. They mad they broke. They mad they gotta go out here doing all type of manly jobs. You heard what the lady said. Y'all just mad. I'm more masculine. All these chicks want to do is be Priscilla, my nigga. They all talk like her. They all wear a fitted cap like her. They just mock each other, bro. That's all they do.
Damn.
They just sit around. They see which chick triggers dudes the most. So they figure Priscilla trigger dudes. So let's act like her.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, bro, they all want to be pimps. I'm telling you, bro.
Hold on. They got something to say to you. They got something to say to a nigga like you. All right?
Let's talk. Cause
they got something to say to you.
Cause I know all the triggering words. She thinks she was.
At the end of the day, majority of these
What?
videos,
Listen.
you see people that make
I'm listening.
story time posts, funny posts related to their children, or just everyday life type of posts. But when you got men that sit up here and try to troll black women, like black women is not the recipe. You came from a black woman, but you sit online and talk about black women and talk about, oh, black women is, oh, I'd rather have a white woman. Okay, go get her. We don't care. We just don't care. But ain't no black man gonna sit up on a app that you don't even have to be on. If you see something on your timeline and you don't like it, scroll. You ain't gotta speak on it. Or it's always you trying to bash a black woman because of what? Black woman made you mad. Go bash that black woman that made you mad. Don't go bashing another black woman. They don't even know you from a grain of salt. And then it's all you got filters on your pictures. You got filters on your videos. You got this, and I have over 1,000 on my app. On my page. Wow.
Using filters.
You see my face. My face. But it's always, y'all do this. I don't see y'all up on the other race videos talking about them like y'all do that. Y'all can't stand black women. Y'all despise black women. Black women ain't been nothing but nice to y'all black men. Nothing but nice. Okay, look. This is the day. Majority
hold up.
Yeah, you see people.
Hey, pause this real quick. See, wow, it's an echo. Hold up.
Hold on, I gotta drop this up. Hold on. You gotta get kicked out of this one. Now go.
All right, hold up.
Okay, you want to use the other one? Okay.
My back.
Oh, you
all
good?
Right, so. All right, so hold on, because my coworker just walked back around me and shit. So boom. No. I'm about to walk. They give us sections. They give us our own street to do. So I'm about to just go to my street. Hold up. What? But yeah. See, all this is what she doing is copping fips. Don't whine now. Don't whine now. See, it's all about the exposure. See, they see men is banding. Listen, they see men is banding together, even putting square men on game. So this is why they just overall crashing out. Like, well, fuck all y'all then. Like, I don't want to fuck with none of y'all unless you let me manipulate you. See, they so scorned that we done lifted their mask off their face that they like, well, fuck it, you gonna deal with this ugly being under this mask. And it's like, no. It was funny how old girl kept saying, I can't wait till they date outside. Ain't nobody checking for you. Ain't nobody ever gonna be checking for y'all. And she tried to really talk over that, like she ain't hear none of y'all what y'all was saying. Like, no, like you said, it's gonna take decades. You know what I mean? Because you gotta look at it like this, right? Other races of men look at what y'all did to us, and they look at that like y'all some traitors. No other race of man respect what y'all did to us. Now, don't get it twisted. They're happy you did that because they want to be over top of us. So they're happy you stabbed us in the back. They don't trust you for that. Yeah, they'll give you a job for stabbing us in the back, but you won't get promoted because your broke ass don't want to motherfucking get off Section 8. So you not going to want to get promoted. So you just want to be stuck up under the white man. Then she said some other slick shit like, see, this is the other thing they want to play this game. Like, because we didn't put white men in slavery yet, that we're weaker than them. What? Listen, miss, you help. Yeah, because she said that. She said, y'all haven't standing up to the white man, so y'all gonna always be the white man bitch. Listen, shorty. Yeah, you don't remember when she said that?
I guess, man.
See, I was talking. Oh, you was dipping. Nah, you was coming in and out. So she was saying that to the other brothers, like, yeah, until y'all get from under the white man. Listen, shorty, we never begged the white man to be on our side. What are you talking about? We only told the white man, nigga, if you don't want to sit down and negotiate, we'll burn this place the fuck down. And won't nobody be able to have America, motherfucker. And see, man, I'll tell you right now, if black men came up with a way to take the government back, they'll tell them. They will go tell them. So they can miss me with all that. Oh, y'all don't run America like the white man. Yo, we can get 2-3 tanks right now. They'll go tell them. Hey, they got tanks over here. They ain't supposed to have no tanks. The white man supposed to have it. Like, these bitches ain't ready to do nothing with us. They always been ready to get up under Brad's shoulder, like, dang. Come on. And then she didn't even know one thing about Malcolm X. She all talking, mumbling. These chicks don't know about history. And then when you sit them down and you tell them, oh, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe. Like, it's like you talking to a toddler, bruh. And that's why I appreciate the man who got fuck up, because it's like,
right, that's what I
get it. You know, you call it, have a call up.
Yo, the nigga tried to apologize for getting off. I said, nah, everybody handled it the right way. Everybody did the right thing.
Yeah, because she thought brothers was gonna be on there cussing out. Right. She thought brothers gonna be on there cussing out. First of all, they don't want to admit that they giving their body and they giving their time to these. Cause let's keep it real. These street dudes ain't the same like we was. Like, I get it, you know, they still want to have fun out here with the scammers. But let's keep it real, dude. Like, these so-called hustlers of the day, bro, they emotional. They emotional too.
Not the same.
You got some brothers that's in their 20s that can control their emotions. But man, overall, bro, these chicks like unstable men, because then they'll look like they is the more put together person. So as long as the man is unstable, like a Pookie or somebody who really, because let's keep it real. We hustled back in the day, but we also had a job. We also were trying to go to school. We also were trying to get a trade. We also was, get what I'm saying? So it's like these generation of men is losing their hunger. They losing
that money. Right, that's true.
Right. So what do you look at some of these dudes doing now? A lot of these dudes is blowing their shit. A lot of these dudes is getting bottles, shit that women like to do. Now let her run into a man that says, oh, I saved my hustling money. She'll look at you like you're broke now. Because even though you making bread, because you won't let her spend it, she'll fuck around, set you up. Like, yeah, I know a nigga that be getting bread, but his little stingy ass don't be giving me none. So yeah, I know what we can get. We can get that nigga. Like, that's all these, I'm telling you, bro, that they're mad at us because the men, you got men that's exposing this Keisha culture. don't get it twisted. People still involved with it or whatever, but it's mainstream getting buzz to where, all right, y'all want to be over there doing that reckless shit, acting reckless. Y'all be over there. Get me, but don't try to come over here because niggas is shooting y'all over here. Nobody's scared of y'all bitch ass niggas. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I respect gang culture and all that, but listen, stay out my space. I'll stay out yours. That's why I don't really like argue with men, because it's like all you want to do is go back and forth. Now, the minute I say, well, let's stop talking, let me go get my homies. Let me go get, they act like women. So it's like, this is what they want. They want men to not be emasculated, but to allow them to be kisses. And they mad because brothers is like, nah.
Hold on. So, did you see the man auction stuff?
I do some back.
Can you hear me? Because your phone was breaking up.
This fucking truck. Hold on.
One more time.
Hold on. I'm trying to get away from this big ass truck.
No, I can hear you now, but let me ask you this question. You see this girl on the screen?
Hold on. What? Yeah.
How much would you charge?
She's frustrated.
Homie. How much
bad.
would you charge her per month to be her man and never cheat on her? Hold on.
I mean, considering.
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Well, considering I already heard her attitude,
yes,
I would say I would need about. Yeah, she look emotional. She look real erratic. I'm gonna need like 15, man. For the right, but you saying I can't cheat on her though? That's the crazy part. Like, I'm cheating on these, but
so
that's the only thing.
How much would it take for you not?
Yeah, I'm gonna need like 2,000 a month type shit. Especially because you gotta realize these women.
No. Let me finish, man. I'll let you go. So 2,000 a month. She works from 9 to 5. You gotta be with her from 5 to 9. You don't have to live with her if you don't want to. You get 2,000 a month. You gotta take her out 3 times a week, once on the weekend. If she gets a period, you get 3 days to yourself, and she gotta make love to you whenever you say so.
Yeah.
Now,
But
what you were saying about all her mental stability?
yeah, I mean, well, listen, man. She, in that sense, she's not gonna want to take accountability for shit. You know, the minute the chick pay you, she definitely gonna want you to use like at least half that money on her. So it's
Hold up. You only get to spend the money the way that you see fit. She still got to pay all her bills and everything like that.
Okay.
You understand?
Well,
but you do got she get to say and do whatever to you that's not out of control.
I mean, she's not hitting on me, right?
No, nothing that's out of control.
She just telling me like, yeah, you
like you at the restaurant and you like taking too long with her soda. She'd be like, yo, hurry up, nigga. And you try to say something and she'd be like, shut up.
Man.
How much?
I think I told you this before, man. The minute she don't want to pay, I'm leaving. So yeah, I'll deal with it.
No. The money is automatically deposited into your bank account. Ain't none you can't make these other rules up. The rules are the rules. Are you gonna deal with it?
See, this is where I would want her to have a job. Like, this is why I would want
from 9 to 5. You get all that time by yourself.
Yeah, I guess I would, bro. I guess, but I'm not. You make it sound like I gotta just deal with her. Why I have to just deal with her if she's not just dealing? So she's just dealing with me too. Or do she got other men out here?
No, if she cheats on, she can't cheat. You can't cheat. She's paying you to not cheat and to be loyal and to deal with her bullshit.
Yeah, well, I guess I could do it until she don't want to listen. I mean, well,
What do you
you
mean
said
listen?
she don't gotta listen.
listen.
She don't gotta listen. She don't. Hey, bro, when you deal with an auction, dude, you only get me for the night. I'm not dealing with you. I'm
No,
not paying
this
for
is $2,000 a month, a 2-year contract. You can try to make new rules all you want. It's $2,000 a month for 2 years is the contract. Whoever violates the contract got to pay the rest off.
Why I gotta be 2 years though? See, that's the shit I ain't
That's a
digging.
good time frame for you guys to really try to deal with each other and see is however bad she is it that bad,
But
and stuff like that.
All right, but if she's treating me like shit, what's the point of
But what if
renewing the
she
lease?
we don't
after-
know if she's gonna treat you like shit.
All
We
right.
just saying you're judging by
Yeah.
how she's talking right now.
Right. And she said, well,
Yes, that's what she
I
gonna
mean,
do.
in that
then.
sense,
No, she gonna do it. She gonna talk like that to you. She gonna talk like this. Listen.
Story time posts, funny posts, posts related to the children. Okay, look, this is an app at the end of the day. And talk about, oh, black women is, oh, I'd rather have a white woman. Okay, go get her. We don't care.
She gonna talk like that. That's good enough.
nah, her eyes, she look crazy. Them eyes look crazy. I'm looking at them eyes. You know what I mean?
Right.
That snappy little attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if she was like a depressed type.
Now hold
You
on,
don't see-
hold on. 1 second. I think you gave me another good idea for the man auction. So now, as these women come to the man auction, right? So I think you just gave me a great idea. So as they come to the man auction, right? What happens is this. Because I think you niggas need that. You need to actually see the bitch talk. So we got to have a social media clip from the bitch. You see what I'm saying? Where you can see how she talks, how she moves, or whatever the case is. So I think
Right.
I'm gonna have to incorporate that into the man auction.
Yeah, because you got to realize some dudes, it can take a depressed chick, but a snappy chick. You got some dudes that like snappy chicks,
Well,
but
hold
don't
on,
like the
hold
play.
on. Real talk, single father said he would never go. He would never be a part of the man auction. He's not dealing with that. What
I
about
mean,
you?
I'm only doing it to have fun. So
No,
if this one pays for
This
me.
ain't fun. It's
Why-
either you willing to be bought or you ain't.
That's a good question. I mean,
It ain't a game.
It-
Let me
'cause I
tell you
could-
something. You
'cause I'm
make
the
the
type of-
price. You said 2,000. You could have said any number you wanted to, but you said
Yeah, well,
2,000.
yeah, you right.
So don't
See, because
try
I'm
to
trying to be realistic. I'm trying to be
Yes,
realistic and
yes.
think about
So is that
what a chick.
2,000 good enough?
Yeah, for 2 years. Yeah, why? I mean, because I'm gonna make some moves. I'm gonna bust some moves with that. Yeah.
I mean, you get
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
work
bust.
from 9 to 5 too.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust some moves with that. So, after that 2 years is up,
You might
if
love
she
the
acting, if
bitch.
she,
She might want to renegotiate. You might want to marry the bitch. She might be everything you thought.
yeah, well, and then depending on that negotiation, depends on whether she ready to go up. Because if some bullshit happened during that 2 years, now I get to bring it back up. Like, well, bitch, I remember when you did that, and I had to shut up. I remember you did this. I had to shut up. So now I need 4,000. And if the bitch don't got it,
You go
I'm
back
out.
to the man auction. Right.
Exactly.
Right. You go get
Now I can rock with it like that. You know what I mean? Because
But you got to give real talk single fathers his props. He don't want no parts of it. That's his right. That's my brother. You understand?
because I'm not living with you.
You don't have
I
to.
know. That's why I can deal with it. Because the minute I get done with you, I'm out. Like,
But hold on. No. Whoa.
I'm talking about for the day. The minute you said 5 to 9.
No, 5 to 9. 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. when she goes back to work.
Oh, 5 p.m. to 9. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
You don't get to go do you until she get her period.
Dang. And what they get their period like once a month, some shit, right? Or twice a month.
And you only get 3 days of that.
Yeah, well.
But she got to make love to you whenever you say.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be. And see, I'm the type of nigga. I be dressing chicks up, so I have her dressing up with all type of weird shit.
If she wants to.
So she. See,
only thing she got to do is make love to you whenever you
and
say.
See, this is the weirdo shit. This is what's making them seem so weird because you sit here online talk about, oh, we want white women. We want no, lady. We want submissive women. See, this is the game. That's why I don't respect them.
Whoa.
That's why I don't respect them. They always dancing around.
Whoa.
What?
What percentage of black women you think will be submissive to black men?
I feel like they are capable of being submissive, but it's
what
just,
percentage do you think, in your opinion, of black women will be submissive to black men?
man, I'm gonna just have to keep it 50-50. 50-50. It's a 50-50 chance.
Okay. That's fair. So a man got a 1 out of 2 chance.
Depend. What? An average man or a man with like? What we talking about?
You can't just be a man.
Oh, you right. But I mean, if you feel you reach your full potential as a man, you feel you doing everything you should. You know, whether it's not the greatest or whatever, but if you feel like you taking care, yeah, you deserve cooperation.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Let me help you out here. You see, I got 5 brothers right here. The light-skinned brother, he makes 55,000. The other brother makes 65,000. The other brother makes 75,000. The brother makes 95,000, and the other brother makes 125,000. Okay, but they don't know that. Well, they do know it. The women know that. Okay, so they get to pick whichever one that they want. You understand?
And you basically saying they're gonna basically pick the one with the most money.
But
that's what I think.
He costs $4,000 a month.
Oh, you gotta pay. Oh, I see this shit. Oh, all right. So they gotta pay for the man to use his resources. I'm starting to understand, like,
no,
if he's a man with
pay for his loyalty.
Okay. So,
I mean, you charge the woman $2,000,
right? But am I using my resources on her as well, or is she just like, you get what I'm saying? Like, is this an extraction where it's just? Well, I guess I would take her out. You know, I'll take her out and shit like that.
No. She's been paying her own bills all along. You could either move in or not. That's on you.
Yeah. Nah, I'm you gotta realize too that
if you want to spend your money on her that you getting, you can.
Right, and that is, and depending on how freaky she is in bed. See, it's all about the Jezebel spirit. Like, you gotta realize they Jezebel spirit.
No, it's not. She gotta make love to you whenever you say. I simplified it.
Yeah, but what if she got bad pussy?
You just can't know that, but beforehand.
Hey, yo, so I'm just supposed to be a mind, like, come on, bro. I'm not.
You get to refuse.
Naive.
Refuse the right to be bought by that woman if you think she got bad pussy.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. They know they gotta buy a man. They know it. I just got approached by some chick on TikTok talking about I'm in Baltimore. I want to be a sugar mama and all this nut ass shit. I'm like, man, you get to a clown ass. Like these women know what they gotta do. You get what I'm saying? They
But
just
why?
keep banking
Why?
for all type of reasons. For one, because a lot of men don't like their attitude. Because a lot of men don't even really know about their bad bot situation. So they need to pay just because, for one, they did too much scandalous shit, man. They got to do a lot of dick sucking and paying back. Like, it's that simple with me. I don't want a bitch pussy like that because a lot of times that don't show that
So
she's submissive.
2,000 is good for you then.
Yeah, and some head whenever I want. Yeah, I'll tell you, you know. But
I don't know if it's
I mean,
I didn't put head whenever you want in there. You get to make love whenever you want. Because what if she's yelling at you? Head would be good. She got to shut up and start giving you head. I can't make her do that. So she got to at least be able to bend over and keep talking.
and see, man, all I know is I told you what it
Nigga,
is,
you don't
man.
want no fucking wife. The woman's willing to pay you $2,000 fucking dollars, nigga, and you still scared. You can't be with a bitch even for $2,000. You rather not put that money together. What's wrong with you, man?
I never said I would. I told you I'll do it. I told you but I'm not busting moves with her.
I know you
I'm not busting no. I'm not busting no moves with her.
I know you won't.
She gonna get. She gonna get the chance.
All right. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's do this one.
I'm gonna kiss her ass and go about my business.
How much would you charge this woman? Now I know you ain't gonna like this. All right, you don't play with these bitches. How much would you charge this woman?
Sold to the lady in the bright dress.
You would bring this big behemoth out, this bitch. Yo, listen, dog. I will never fuck with a chick heavier than me, dog. I will never. Because the only reason why they getting big is so they can beat us up. I will never date with her. Them bitches is the most abusive. Them big fat bitches that think they can take you. Yeah, hell no. I will never date no chick bigger than me, dog. I don't give a fuck. And I think it's like 80% of them that is big. So it's like that's why I'm saying, like, they really think men care about them denying us some sex. Like, bitch, y'all bitches is damn near 200-300 pounds. Who gives a fuck if y'all?
So if she came and said, "Yo, I want HD Live," you'd be like, "You can't buy me."
And you can't buy me,
shorty.
shorty.
Refuse. You have the right.
Hell no. Hell no.
Wow.
Hell no.
She just bought
everything.
her, she just bought
everything.
Her one.
Hey man, more power to him, man. He probably work on trash trucks and shit. He can handle that. I don't know, but you know, them construction niggas, they like shit like that. I don't know.
That's fucked up. That's fucked
I don't know, but see, this just goes back to what I'm saying, bro. Like, they gonna have to. See, the sick part is who's gonna have the balls to tell them they gotta pay. But then it's like, what terms is we gonna allow them? Because you know they're gonna come with some terms like, well, if I gotta pay, then nigga.
Yes,
so that's
all
where
that applies. All that applies. You gotta rub her feet. You gotta do what she says, bro. Long as it ain't.
But why do they get to get listened to? Why do they get 100% submission? Because they paying.
Stop right there. Great question. You know, brother HD Live, for the past 80 years in America, the black man has been the foundational bread provider in the black community. Throughout those times, black women have turned on him because they thought it was like slavery of submission, and they was able to draw alimony and child support for decades, in some cases crippling the black man from getting his passport and all sorts of other different things, right? So as that time came on, black men became smarter, right? Black men became smarter, and they decided that, hey, we're not marrying like that unless you are a proven commodity, which is a cooperative, submissive woman. In turn, the black women dealing with all these different waves of feminism decided that they could never be that. They could never be like those women ever again, right? So they decided that they would just say, well, hey, we are the most educated, we are the most enrolled, and they make the money. And they say, hey, you men are not leaders like the men in the past, and we are not the women of the past. So we came up with a solution where, why don't you believe, if you believe you was a good thing to not have the man pay all the money, and you wanted to get away from that, let's see what happens if you are the breadwinner and the man has to listen to you. Because after all you want is a successful man that listens to you because you want to be heard as a black woman, right? And you want him to be loyal with his eggplant. Well, that comes at a cost, okay? That's not just because you are who you are, because you have ruined the reputation of the black woman. So that's the reason why I came up with this stuff. Now, do you think that they could ever see that? No. But what do you think, HD Live?
I think that's why you telling us we gotta kiss their ass, because that's the only way they're gonna do it. That's the only way they're gonna pay.
Submission.
No, I'm saying, yeah, this is the only way they're gonna pay us if they feel like they're getting something out of it. So
right.
They're not paying for loyalty. They're not gonna pay for loyalty. They're gonna pay for obedience.
Like a dog.
They're gonna pay for obedience, not no loyalty. Right. They ain't loyal to, they don't, you know what I mean? It's like,
but you gotta understand, if she cheats, she violates the contract.
Right, and that's what's gonna have me get out of it, because that's gonna be the clause right there, because they can't be loyal. So sooner or later,
hold on. How that's gonna have you get out of the contract when you're doing everything that she asks of you, as far as rubbing her feet?
But you just said,
bath water.
Man, listen. If she cheating, she going raw. She going raw.
Yeah,
I don't know where his boss.
Just be out of there. She got to pay up. Now remember, some boss bitches will pay up and say, "Look, just take the money. I don't want to do this with you no more."
Hey, take care. And I gladly love walking out that door, you heard? Because at the end of the day,
that's not how it works. You're there for 2 years, man. You keep trying to get out of the contract.
But if she want to buy me out, talk about
ain't nobody out, because ain't nobody cheating.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, if she ain't cheating, I mean, like I said, if there's money involved, I'll play my part. Like, I don't mind playing my part.
But that was the other part I didn't mention. Sorry about that, brother. The other part was, like you said, the loyalty is the part that they're paying for as well.
Yeah, they want obedience. They don't want loyalty. They want obedience. Right. You know what I mean? And the only reason why they want obedience is because of the power they done got from the government. This is what the government done gassed them up to be, bro.
Hold on.
This is what you gotta understand.
Stop right there. See, I disagree with that, because the government ain't gassed them up enough to come out here and pay for these men yet. So they are not gassed up. They fake. You see what I'm saying? It's a fake thing.
No.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Because like I just told you, the black men was providing. They thought that was slavery. So now that you got the money, let's see how the black man is way more better than you as a person that can be loyal to the community. But they're too stingy to do that. Don't you get it?
And that's why, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. And this is why old girl was saying what she was saying on the live the other day. I don't care about this. I don't care about y'all. It's like y'all so mad that now y'all about to just let shit go to hell because we won't allow y'all to play these games. It's like nah, you're not messing.
Wrong. What you said you will hold on. You said you will let the bitch pay you $2,000 so she could play the games with you.
I know what I meant. I'm saying they'll never be for the community. Like, you know, she just wants you to be there for her, like whatever she wants going on.
What?
You know,
what you want for the black woman then?
Man, I want them to repent and motherfucking you know, and say 12 Hail Marys, man, because they going to hell. I don't want them to do shit. They made their bed already. It ain't shit they could do, bro. You got grandmoms
You just said she could pay you $2,000 to be her man.
Right, but you add, what do I want for it though? Like it's nothing. It's nothing.
Well, you giving her what
I
she
want
wants.
peace. I want peace. A lady can get peace from me. That's about it, dog. Cause that's all I bring. I don't bring nothing else. So she can, But can they handle peace though? This is the thing you don't get. You can bring all that shit to a woman and she'll just.
They cannot handle peace. But you said you'll take $2,000.
Right, but that's not the that's only to make her feel good in her head. I'm not here to make her fall in love. I'm gonna just gas her up.
What if it
stroke her
happens?
ego.
You rubbing her feet, you running her bath water, you zipping her dress up in the back.
Yeah, all the game, man. Just like they all the game does is all the game for them now.
Hey yo, while you zipping her dress up, right? While you zipping her dress up,
kiss her neck.
No. While you zipping her dress up and you trying to kiss her neck, she gonna say, "Yo, go sit in the car and wait for me."
I'm gonna say, cool. You want me to drive or you want me?
You lie. You're a liar. You're a liar.
I know what I would. I know what she would want me to say. Now, whether or not I say it is another thing. But I more than likely, if she paying, I'll probably fuck around, say some slick. What you want me? Would you want me to sit in the passenger side or you want me to drive? I'll say some more slick shit. Just so she knows.
I hope so.
Just so I gotta let her know that I know she's a piece of shit. I'm not.
Right.
Like, don't get me twisted.
I agree.
I'm gonna do the shit with. I'm gonna do. Right. She gonna get all that sarcastic shit out of me. She gonna get all that, reverse psychology, cause she gonna be playing it with me. So fuck it. But you paying for this. You paying to be a headache. So no problem. I mean, you paying to be a headache.
Hey, yeah,
That's crazy.
I want y'all to realize men are way better people than women. They will actually, bitches, you've been paying bitches. Well, men been paying bitches all this time and they can't be loyal like that. You see that?
Look,
it's
we've been paying women for love and loyalty though.
With men paying.
Right, because you gotta realize.
Go sit and wait in the car. That bitch would be like, "Why I gotta go do that?" You know what I'm saying? Nah. Now we talking about something else.
But why they're frustrated is because the tricks and simps that's trying to be tricks and simps, they don't want nothing to do with these clowns. But because these clowns got money, so they ain't got no choice. So it's like they stuck in the middle. Like, man, I gotta fuck this.
Great point, because because the $2,000 that she's paying you, she know that she has no choice but to, say, look, that man did everything I asked of him. You see what I'm saying? She ain't got no choice but to say it. Everything that I paid for, I got. You understand?
Man, I'm just loving the sweet tears, my dude. I'm sorry, like all this crying, all this trying to keep your head to the side, and I love that shit. Keep doing it, cause y'all basically letting us know like y'all was never to be trusted in the first fucking place. Like this is what I don't understand. Like they're saying they 304s, they want to be 304s, boss bitches, but then when you let them go off to their devices, oh, we don't get protected. We don't. So it's like, yo, you want your cake, you want to eat it too. Like, it don't work like that.
Yes, it does.
It don't work like that.
Gotta pay.
Yeah, you want.
The reason why we put the pay thing up there is to showcase and prove that, bitch, you don't really want no man. So stop acting like you do. Like that's the real science.
Yeah, because if they wanted the boss chick, if they really wanted the boss niggas around, they would act like boss niggas do. When they want a chick riding with them, what they say?
No. They rather try their hand at getting men for money. They don't want nothing.
Right.
They try to get the man's money. It's war.
But they also want to. Right. But they also want the man to bow down to him. So it's like, you're contradicting yourself at the same damn time. It's like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
you put brothers in a bad spot.
Like Cat Williams said, they want a self-serving The husband like, no, bitch. If you ain't, and then you not even leading with your wife. Like, I could see if the bitch was like, yo, yeah, I mean, it was something for your, we're gonna come up with some terms and conditions of this relationship.
No, you get your 2,000. That's it, brother. Ain't
No, but I'm saying this is what they could say. They could say this if they really was bosses. Be like, look, if you had my back, watch, be loyal for me like a man should. I got you 200, 2,000, whatever you would name your price. You know what I mean? So it's like you want us to what?
Look, it's loyalty. They will buy your loyalty.
Right, but the only chicks that used to do that was the hustling type bitches. The bitches that get out here, got a little salon, do hair.
Yes.
You know, they flipping some. Yeah, but I want a little bit of different type of scale bitches paying. I want them.
All right, listen to
no
this.
black.
Listen to this.
Which one are you thinking? I like the one holding 2,000.
Hold on.
Which one are you thinking? I like the one holding 2,000. He's cute, but 5,000 has my attention.
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
What you mean? What? Hold on. They said he got 5,000, but they want the one that got 2,000. That's what they just said, right?
One wants the 2,001 and one wants the 5,001.
She probably picked okay. You mean the price? That's the price.
Yeah.
They willing to pay.
Yeah.
Right. But why they look off to the side, they fucking evil. See, this is what I'm talking about. The fuck they do all that evil fucking all this shit. That shit is weird, huh? Looking off to the side like another thing that girl said, bro, that just show.
Yo, your phone breaking up. Your phone broke up, son. Yo, this nigga here, B. Yo, this nigga HD Live is full of shit. Let me tell y'all something. The man will be bought for $2,000. You understand? But he think that he still get to complain. You don't get to complain after she paid you, nigga. It's over. You gonna be good to that bitch, and that's it. And he's still mad. He's still fucking mad. The bitch paying him. She fucking him whenever the fuck he say. But he was zipping the bitch dress up, and the bitch was like, yo, go sit and wait in the car. I'll be down in 20 minutes. Yeah. He was zipping the bitch dress up, right? And the bitch said, yo, go sit in the car. I'll be down in 15 minutes. And nigga said, oh, hell no. Nigga said, oh, hell no. So, you know, the man is up and down with this shit. Yeah, that shit. Yo, HD Live dropped off, man. He made us stay longer than I wanted to, man. Fucking with this nigga, man. I had the live stream done in an hour flat. This dude, B. Fuck. Hey, that nigga, HD Live, he was talking about the conversation we had with the sister. He said we all did the right thing. You know? That shit was funny as hell. That nigga was pissed the fuck off. Yeah, that shit was hilarious, man. This nigga here. That shit was crazy. You know, the man's very, very upset. But yeah, man, I'm a set up, man. I'm a set up for the class, man. I was just trying to do a quick hour. I wanted because the two border patrol dude got popped by some illegals out here in New York. Tom Homan and them came to New York. They're upset. You understand? So they trying to turn up. I'm sure Trump gonna say something about this shit, but because that shit was crazy, man.
Oh, I left out. Dang. All right, so this is your AI. This is you that made this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this guy go viral because this is what they gotta see. They gotta see that it ain't the fat, ugly chicks that's paying. Y'all gotta pay. And if y'all don't want to pay, then we'll let you deal with the simps and tricks, the niggas that you really don't want to fuck with. But it's like, but see, is they paying? See, I get what you're saying when you say you never know. You might be able to fall in love with the chick. But that only comes with whether or not she feel like you growing like you should. You get what I'm saying? If she don't feel like you growing like you should or whatever, because all they want to do is just pocket watch you. How much money you make this month? How much money you about to make? Where we going? What trips we taking? Get what I'm saying? It's all about an experience with these chicks. So yeah, like if you want to pay me to have you in delusion, I'm down. Like I'm down.
I like because all y'all keep giving me great ideas, and because when I show brothers, you saw all these videos already, right?
I didn't see your last two lives. The one where you did about Anton, and then but I saw the one with your cousin that I saw, and then there's two other ones I gotta check back on. But
No, you don't gotta check on. I mean, I wanted to know if you, because I did a few of these videos, but you just gave me a great idea. All of y'all keep saying that this need to be like a show. You know what I mean? And so like you gave me a great idea when you said so they buy the man, then you show them how they might fall in love or whatever the case. That's a great idea to put it in a show form. Yo, they might not actually, he ain't really got to fall in love, but get along with it where she talks down to him, but not in a bad way.
Because women, because like it'll basically be some reverse psychology shit where it's like y'all want to controllers.
Yes.
You know, but you don't want to really pay the cost to be the boss. So it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And then they gonna sit here and be like, well, we ain't paying y'all. Well, then why you want to be the boss then? So it's like, what are you talking about?
Right.
You think you don't gotta? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that could be an argument right there with the pussycat fact. Like, y'all want to be bosses, but y'all won't pay for a man. Oh, why we gotta pay for a man, y'all? Because you just said it yourself. You got masculine energy. You're not down to listen to men. You think you got the government on your side. You got 3-4 degrees.
Right.
What makes you think you shouldn't have to pay?
That's right.
But what you saying? I gotta pay bills? No, you gotta pay me for my loyalty.
That's right.
Fuck bills, bitch. Pay your own bills. You pay your own bills. You know.
Hold on. You just said a key word. I'm turning you. You ain't never thought like this before. I'm turning you, man.
Nah, because I'm getting your whole term. I'm trying, I'm understanding it bit by bit. Because, they try to clown you about your name. I know why you call yourself that. You dig? It's not that you a simp or nothing. It's just, you just know how to play with these bitches' heads out here to make them think you simping. But you ain't the king of simping. You just having fun with this shit like a young G should, like a young player should, like a young prince should. Like, you doing?
Yo, you see the screen? Would you be up there
Hold on.
Would you
talking about the man? Talking about the man auction?
Yeah.
Oh man. Woo. they. I'm just looking at how organized. Like, it's just funny how like women, even though this is AI, I can honestly see this happening. Like, where okay, we'll have an auction for y'all, but the twist is the man gotta listen to everything you want and whatever. Like, but you gotta pay the dude every month
And you got to
to
make
kiss
love
your
to him.
ass.
And you got to make love
Hey,
to him whenever he says. Now,
right.
some men may not want to make love all the time.
Now this is what they're gonna say. They're gonna switch it up and say, "Oh, it ain't about y'all kissing our ass. We just want y'all to step up and be a man and do what men supposed to do." Nah,
That's why
sure.
you gave me the great idea where I could show somebody that bought somebody and how they living and everything's nice.
Right.
You understand? She talks
Right.
so bad or whatever, like black women talk, whatever, and he'd be like, whatever.
And then
And she'd be like, no, you better listen to me. And he gotta sit there and listen and shit like that. You understand?
right, but then show her paying him too though.
Yes.
That shit, yes. You gotta show him paying. And then see the trick is to get decent women to do it. Because all this getting women that really ain't attractive is defeats the purpose.
Wrong there. That nigga said that the BBWs will buy first. BT said the BBWs would buy first. You said the BBWs would buy first.
Right, but once women see the shit catching on, because they're going to see them women get denied. Like, it's like, all right,
Yes.
you get what I'm saying? They're going to see them women get denied. So it's like, it's like, look, we're not looking for fat, ugly now. Don't get it twisted. If the price is right, maybe nigga might take a
one thing. The reason why my brothers get to deny, because like I told you before, from left to right, he makes 50,000, he makes 60,000, he makes 80,000. So he can deny you all he wants. And sometimes we'll get the poorer man auction under 40,000, but these guys make money.
Right. And see, hold on. Let me go back outside. Right. Hold up.
Just watch.
I'm on break. Yeah, I'm on break now, so I can look at the phone.
Your loyalty? May I buy your loyalty?
HD Live, man, you are you a horrible dude. Let me tell you something.
What happened?
You agree with this shit, man. You know what I mean? You, and not for you, but you wish brothers could be. You see this is a solution that probably would never happen, but it's the only way. Because you said they won't submit. It's a 1 out of 2.
See, you gotta remember.
That's how come I made it a 2-year contract.
Right. I mean, I feel like, hey man, listen, if you can extract from whoever female you want to extract from. I'm not here to tell a man who not to fuck with, whatever, but I just know with me, in order for me to play this little delusional game, she gotta at least look decent. That's why I like this right here, because it shows that it's not big fat women doing this. Nah, y'all got these pretty women that's gonna have to do this. And if you want to sit here and play dumb like you won't, then you'll find out the hard way. Like, you know what I mean? It's just that simple.
Like I said, why I create some success stories and stuff like that. I like
yeah.
what you gave me. I could create a success.
Oh, you know how you could do it? I already know how you could do it, bro. You can make little. I don't know what your other channel you be talking about. You gotta send me that or something with a link, but you can make little skits on your other channel. You know, little 2-3 minute skits that YouTube be having. And you can have people talking with their gladiator. You can have people talking to their gladiator like, yeah, yo, that shit would be funny as hell.
But
and the gladiator
AI shit, I mean, this, like, I did this shit on a little bit free version shit. You know, I can't afford that shit. That AI
Nah,
shit,
word.
But it gave me the idea that I was looking for. If I had it my way, it would be classy like this for the most part. But I got the urban one and I got the game show style one.
Man, I think, and see, the whole name of the game You can get, like you said, get different men of different caliber, like the 40,000, the 50, the 60, 70. But depending on the price, is depending on the level of man. So that's how they would know if he's a high level dude, depending on his price. So if you want a high value man, you gotta pay that 5 bands. If you want an average dude, or you a dude you think is average, all right, well, here you still gotta pay 1,000, 2,000. You know what I mean? So that's the conversation they gotta start being told, because it's like they keep thinking they still run shit. They don't run shit. They keep talking. That's why they keep staying in their cars. Half the time they probably living in them bitches. They stay in their cars. They stay on
Yo, the man auction is only for boss bitches. You gotta have a house. You gotta have a clean house
right.
and clean pussy.
Yeah. Right. Well.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Welcome to the man auction.
Now this is real. Hold up.
Welcome to the man auction.
Hey yo, you killing it with these shits. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Welcome to the man auction. Yeah. Hey yo. And then you know what's funny? It got a male host. So
right.
You get what I'm saying? So
gotta be a male host. Gotta be a male host.
Exactly. Cause you need a man to be a host so he can keep it real with her, cause you know, females, they gonna keep the sisterhood, so they ain't gonna really be able to be no good host. But a man can sit there and tell her, like, look, blase blah, we can read this, Shaw. Listen, miss, he don't even really gotta talk to you. We just need to know all your stats. And
Yeah, I got all that.
you,
I got all that. I got all the stats.
you know, we just need to know your stats if you working, if you got PC, you know, your PCF facts.
I got all the
you know,
stats.
cause shit. And then, you know, you can't worry about if he got kids and not. Don't worry about all that. He's going to be loyal to you.
Right.
You get me? Right. And he's going to kiss your ass.
Right.
Now, how much
she
you willing to
worry
pay?
about it. She don't have to buy somebody that got that many kids.
Yeah, true. Well. If he already got baggage, I guess we'll give him a discount price or something.
No, she can try to talk him down. He can't.
All right.
Try to talk him down. So if he wants 4,000, she could say, "Yo, I'll give you 3,100 because you got 2 kids." And
right.
He could still say no.
Exactly.
Watch this.
This shit just
Welcome to the man auction.
See, that's the YN edition.
Yes.
Because they gotta even pay.
Yes.
That's the YN edition.
Yeah, so I got the game show, the YN, and the classy one. You know? Yeah. That's what. So, I mean, I like the ideas that y'all give me to, you know, just make a whole damn episode if I'm able to do it one day. Just make a whole episode, you know, where a few people, they win and they, you know, they have their relationship or whatever, or, you know, he gets paid. I like that.
But see, this is what I'm trying to get. Like, this shit look crazy, guys. Cause I can really see some shit like this, like, you know what I mean? Like, but
they know it's the only way for them.
It's gonna take brothers to get unified on this shit. Cause if you're gonna have these other podcasts and talk about all these,
it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get unified. You gotta let brothers see it and talk about it. That's what makes it the shit.
Okay, so you just gotta do it, right?
You know what I'm saying?
And just hope they pick up on it.
You know?
Yeah.
Yo, y'all see that? I've never bought no motherfucking man at the man auction. And yo, niggas that get bought at the man auction, them niggas is weaker or whatever. But the man makes $60,000 a year. You know, he ain't no clown. And then we got the poor, you know, the young nigga. Nigga don't make no money. you know, for the YNs.
But see, this is the sick part that I'm trying to tell you. Keisha don't mind giving Pookie a little, you know, giving the YN a little hustler dudes, you know, a little breaking of they check, because they thinking that he gonna go out there, make more of it, and then regenerate. It's a sick game they be playing with these niggas. But then you won't come invest with a plumber or invest with a dude that, you know, just got his trade. You won't invest with him, but you'll invest with Pookie because you think he gonna flip something, make it quick backfight. They just want a quick fix. And it's sad because I can honestly say dudes is paying attention to their image, paying attention to they, you know, they controlling their emotions. I see from what I'm seeing, I mean, I'm out here, you know, when I'm around the FBAs, I don't, you know, but and it's beating them up, like, cause you heard what old girl was saying, what she was saying the other day, like, oh, y'all just need to talk about yourselves, just talk to yourselves like y'all been doing. See, they telling on themselves. They're mad because why wouldn't you respect the fact men are unifying and trying to come together and figure out how to get their families back? Like, why would you be mad about that?
Out of their mouth.
Right. We not being stepdads. We realizing, look, these chicks chose to do things at 18, 19, 20 that got them at single moms. So in the back of their head, they like, no, don't tell them that. No, don't tell them that we fucked up our pussy and stuff. Don't tell them that, because it's all about the fleece.
That's right.
It's all about the fleece.
That's right.
You know, it's all about the child support. It's all about them getting on your insurance. It's all about.
Great point, because like I said, they'll go to the damn to the sperm donor, and ain't nobody to put on child support. So you just want to do it because you got a man. No, we're not going for
Man, I'm hearing that they looking to get those motherfuckers.
They
I'm
trying,
hearing little
but
cases.
They can't do that. The point is, they're willing to do it with no man around and no child support around. That's the point.
You think they would do it? I know what they would do it with if other races of men. See, I bet you they would pay for other race of men. Like if Brad had word, I bet you they would. And it'd be some bad ones coming out.
Really?
See, you got to realize, yeah, some Hectors, you know, they gotta be attractive, you know, not no pot belly looking ass motherfuckers, but let some Brad say, yo, we throwing a man auction. We want all the Keishas to come down. You know what I mean? See if you can find you a Brad for a decent price, though. You gotta be ready to spend.
That's
them bitches to be out. Them bitches that have a line all around the corner.
Hey, that nigga, I never thought of it that way. You know, because one thing that I've learned is trying to keep everything black only keeps you flat. That's interesting. That's an interesting idea.
The programming that Brad was able to bestow upon these women, because it's not with this generation.
Yo, hold on. That nigga want to say something to you. That nigga want to say something to you.
What's good with y'all?
What's good, cuz?
That nagger. You say it like that, right? That nagger.
That naga.
Yeah.
And naga. Yeah. You know, it's the serpent. It's the it's a representation of the cosmic serpents, the seven divine serpents of the cosmos.
About time you know niggas how to say it.
Well, you know, I let people come to their own conclusion, because you know, most of the time you're gonna get the lowest vibration of it. You know what I mean? And I've been rocking with this name for so long. You know, that's just how it is anymore for me. So, but nah,
yeah, they say you wanted to ask me something.
I was telling him last night. Well, I think you spot on with your assessment of the auction. You see what I'm saying? Because I was telling him last night, it had to be more of a psyop on the better looking half of the ladies. You see, the big girls are convinced the better looking half to participate because they won't want to jump into it just because the way that they look at themselves from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but with what
They
you
gonna
was
be
just saying
embarrassed
with the way,
to all come out
what
here
you was
looking like
just saying with
big back. So
the
yeah, it would take.
what you was just saying with the Brads though, I
Think they
think
should
that's
get
spot on too.
right.
And
I'm
I
telling
think
you.
they would have to pay more.
I like it. I like it.
They'll have to come out for Brad. An average Brad would be 10 for them, bruh.
Now that could be a crazy ass psyops that somebody do, like whoever got, they like what I'm saying is you would have to set this shit up from the jump. Like you gotta get some Brads to come out, go home on video.
Well, that's
You
the
know,
whole thing. That's the whole thing. I realized that in real life, I don't got the money to put it together. But I said, let's do AI. You understand? So that's the
Right.
best I got, man. That's the best I got.
And you know what would be funny? You know what would be funny? If you told them it'd be Brad's gonna be like, have a Brad come out talk about, yeah, come to the man office, it's gonna be number Brad. And then they get there, it's number black men.
No, I like the Brad thing. I like the Brad thing. I like mixing in the white. I do.
Man, look, I think all of these civilizations we see around the world with that got dark skin and straight hair, I think it's from us mixing years and years and decades and centuries ago before. I think we done been through this problem we going through on this planet several times. I don't think this the first time, and I don't think it's gonna be the last time.
Right. I agree with that. Like,
But the only thing that's changing is the narrative. See, that's what they don't like. They don't like that we're changing the narrative, and we're basically letting society know, like, look, the whole time y'all thought y'all was trying to paint us. See, the whole thing is to get us to look all discombobulated. That way, they can go off and be bad wenches and fuck with this person, that person. See, the name of the game is to stop our birth rate. These white people know they going extinct. These white people know they, getting mixed in, mulatto type. So
I agree with what you're saying. I believe you guys put the whole thing together to show the real treatment that a woman gets when she's paying. I think you got it as far as like, nah, she gets that treatment. They ain't getting no real treatment in life.
I'm looking at a butt naked nigga right. Yo, what the fuck? I'm outside. Bro, I'm outside at a construction site. These niggas gotta, oh man, let me cross the street. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Probably tethered. But at the end of the day, man, it's yeah, you gotta get some videos.
That nigga, yo, HD Live said that that this bitch over here with the orange dress on could buy him for $2,000.
Hell yeah, dang, she look good. I could just fuck that. See, gotta realize, bro, I don't mind indulging into a Jezebel. But see, the thing is,
no. She's not a Jezebel. She's a good woman.
Okay. That wants me to kiss her ass.
Right. Never forget.
So what good woman you know wants you to kiss their ass and do everything they fucking tell you with their foot on your neck?
The one that's paying.
Right. But if she got the balls to treat me like that, that means she's what? That means she got a certain man hate So
Nah, she's been systemically programmed, but we still want her to be with a decent man like you.
okay, what has she been?
changed.
Okay, you're right. She been systemically programmed. Systemically programmed to do what though?
To be against men.
No, be against black men.
Right.
Because if Brad was to show up right now and told her you gotta pay, she'll do it. Maybe she might.
I don't know about that. I thought you was gonna say if all white men said, "Look, black women, we're open to dating you. You
Right.
know, you can meet my mom. You can be a part of
Right.
our generational wealth.
But
you know, we
you just gotta buy in.
Right, cooperation and submission. I believe they would try their hand. I don't know if it'll work, but they'll try it.
But they'll
would
buy.
try.
I'm talking
They
about
would
the
try.
Yeah.
Yeah, they literally
Yeah.
try, but it ain't gonna work because they don't know how. They don't know how to chill, bro. They don't have a chill button, bro.
Right.
Word. Cause that chick ain't let y'all get one. She wanted to just come on there, give y'all pushback. Y'all wasn't even cussing at this chick. Y'all ain't even. All y'all wanted to ask her was, I think y'all asked her about, what do you want for your sisters? Like, if I can't even ask you a question that's meant to rebuild the community without you going all off the deep end, then what's the point? It ain't like y'all said, oh, what's your PCF or can you even have kids? You just asked a simple question, what do you want for your sisters? And she couldn't even name it, dude. You want to know why? Because they don't want it with us. They want it with, listen, I don't know if they all Brad worshipers and shit, but you
No,
got to realize.
they're not, brother. They can't get nobody.
I'm gonna tell y'all what the problem is. This is real. Them Hotep niggas done went around for like 5 years telling them that they are God, bruh. The black woman is God shit. And that shit went to the brain, my nigga. You feel me? Like I seen it. I live down there in the Atlanta area, so you know how many Hotep hoes is walking around, even still to this day, thinking that the black woman is God. You see what I'm saying? They don't even understand what God is and what the essence of God is. The woman is the essence of God. The man is God. And if you can't see that, then you're gonna always be confused. So they walk in, and that's why we all say they walking in delusion.
They fucked this whole God thing up. They use that shit as like some of the worst things you could ever, hear a person mention God. That shit is wild.
Yeah, they walking in the loop. They walking. See, all them Hotep dudes, all they, like you said, they gassed them up. Really, all them dudes was a bunch of books. I think
Hold
they
up,
wrote
stop
books.
the show. I was in the hood this weekend, right? So I went to the hood, right, and I said, "Yo, I'm gonna stand outside." You know what I'm saying? So I went to the hood and I saw my cousin. So I was able to have a conversation with him standing outside of my car, right? I'm looking at all the cars that go by, BMWs, Hondas, Nissan, whatever. Nothing but bitches driving around. I'm like, wow, this shit is crazy out here. All these bitches got whips and shit. I'm like, wow, this is bugged out. It's the wildest shit I ever saw. Back in our days, it was like, homies or whatever. These bitches got. I was like, wow. They all got cars and they all coming to the store and spending money. I'm like, yo, these bitches are wild.
That's because they living in them.
Wow.
That's why most of them driving. They invested in cars because they know they.
Agree.
This shit about to get real.
I think they got their apartment and stuff. Just that I see these bitches as like ballers. You see
But see, what look good on the surface, my dude, always got some shit underneath, my nigga.
Okay. Because when I see these bitches getting off the bus, like they working, these bitches are on the move. It shit is the wildest shit when I go through the neighborhood. I just see bitches working. Like, remember that shit? Men at work. All I see is women at work. God damn. I see bad bitches at the bus stop. I'm like, wow, how are you at the bus stop? That's crazy.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. These chicks be decent. That mean chicks with these babies, they be think, what are you doing walking with type, you know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta ask yourself, why do your pretty ass with a baby don't got your man around?
That's crazy.
Why is you trucking through the street?
Because the prettier they are, the more delusional they are in these times.
That's
exactly.
Stupid.
Exactly my point,
Hell,
bro.
a man wouldn't want to be taking her to work. No way in hell.
Exactly, bro. That's how you know they just difficult. It don't make sense. Like, I remember back in the day, at least 90s, 95, like 2000s, you know, a chick could see a dude got an average job, you know. And as long as the dude can just take their ass out, take them out for a little
They
bite
still
to eat,
do
little
that.
time.
They still do that, man.
Right, they do, but
Come on, man.
But they only doing it with dudes that they think they can fleece. Like, if they don't think you gonna break bread with any of your success, they not giving you play.
I agree with that.
You know, so when they see you in the car, you know, they see you like, listen, I told you I ain't driving yet, so I'll be looking, you know, women think I'm, you know, I ain't about it because I'm walking or whatever sometimes, but the group of women saw me walk down to my apartment. You should have saw a look on their face. They looking like, because I stay in the condominium. I stay in a nice little high rise now or whatever. So when I bust that right, because it's a brown, it's like I ain't gonna call it a housing. It's like a housing authority throw with the bricks, and then mine is some new looking shit. So they thought I was going, I guess, walk to the old looking housing authority looking shit. Man, I straight walked past that, walked into, they looking back at me like, oh, he live over there. I'm looking like, y'all want black men under y'all foot so bad that y'all can't even give a nigga props when you see him. All right, yeah, I'm walking, bitch, but you know what I mean?
Right.
I got a roof over my head where you probably, you know what I mean? So it's like,
you probably
that's why I told you.
Sub-leasing.
You talking about people who think all that is good that, my nigga.
Word. That's another thing she said, yo, that was crazy, bro, when she said that. I said, yo, what the fuck she mean by that? Like, listen.
But that's why I came in and said this is exactly why we don't need to be listening to these females anymore, because they just make horrible decisions. And the community they in charge of, which is the rat community, the hood, it is never scaled up because they are in charge. Right. All that piles up in the hood is trash.
That's true. Long as they at the top of the trash heap, they're fine.
Dang.
And that's why we better off moving away. I ain't saying we don't have to mess with them, and I ain't saying that you can't find one out of 10 to be in a relationship with, maybe, but it will be easier if you just recreational use only, and when you want to settle down, go outside the community.
But see, this is the thing though. That rat community was never our community. So when they say all that shit, go follow white women, y'all want to date other races. Listen, miss, we've been dating other races of women all throughout the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. It wasn't until
Even before
it wasn't right.
even if in
Well, that was
the
the
early
Jim.
1900s.
Yeah, well, that was Jim. It was Jim Crow back then, so niggas was getting their heads taken off. But I mean, it became more legal as time went on. So we always, and the minute it came more legal, more legal, more and more women came. So this is why they bringing up these videos now. We don't have to listen. We don't have to like a certain woman because at the end of the day, our DNA out matches any on this planet. So the minute we have a baby with you, the minute we conceive with you, it's going to be black. It's going to be us. So we don't have to worry about the woman that loves us. I mean, we don't have to like a Pacific woman. We just need a woman that's down to be on our program. Get what I'm saying? So this is why they keep throwing it out there like, well, yeah, go over there, go there, go there. Because you already know that's what's happening. You know what I mean? So you wanna save face, make it look like we betraying you. Listen, y'all, and then somebody said it the other day. When she was like, get you a Brad, because that's what she said too. She was like, yeah, I'ma just go get me a Brad anyway. But I think, well, a woman should just go get a Brad anyway, whatever, because they the better man. And then somebody said, yeah, but the minute you disrespect them, they kill you. See, this is what they deal with. They respect violence. They respect violence. You get what I'm saying? It's like the YN. They don't respect.
Absolutely true.
Word, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Brad might act like he love him. Yeah, he might. See, I feel like Brad played the game that you playing, Prince Simp. Let him talk shit and all that. You know, they let the Keisha act all wild and shit. Damn, this my coworkers right here. They let the Keisha act all wild and shit. Know what I mean? But the minute she don't give up that check, the minute you get me? In the minute she got a problem with how they, because a lot of them don't even show them to their family until like a year or two of them dating them. So
your job, man.
No, I'm walk back the other way. But yeah, like at the end of the day, man, you gotta realize, bro, like they always thought the white man ice was colder. Now we could sit here and say, oh, it came from slavery, it came from that time, this time. At the end of the day, the common denominator is they always kept doing it. Every decade, they always kept doing something. Every decade, they always kept going against what we was trying to do. I heard back in the 1800s, Frederick Douglass was trying to bring all the people together to determine what way we supposed to go and what direction we supposed to go. And C.J. McCollum, whatever her name is, that used to sell hair, that had chicks perming their hair, fucking their hair up. She crashed the shit. She crashed the shit and made it about her. Like, no, women don't listen to the men. Listen to me. I'm trying to get your hair done. Like, be a feminist. Like, so they always been doing this shit. They never wanted to let the black man run shit. Because at the end of the day, they felt like America belongs to Brad. It's a sick thing. Even though we built it, even though we got hella patents they stole from us, they feel like because they got the military, they feel like because they, you know, can kill us with impunity or whatever the fuck. That's why they respect. That's why they respect. You know, Brad and Daddy. When I say Brad, I don't mean.
No, don't get in trouble, man.
I got 30 minutes, man. Boost. Yeah. And then I told you, like, once you get done at a certain time, they let you just sit. They just let you, you know. So I'm gonna just sit outside. Listen, Brad, motherfuckers ain't stopping me. They tried me again today. Some nut ass shit, but I just ignored them. I'm, you know, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna stop me from being me. I know how to talk to people without them trying to hit me with the you racist and you xenophobic and divisive. Listen, I already know how to talk to these people, so it's like they keep trying to find ways to to take our nuts, to take our balls. And as black men, black FBAs, we just gotta we gotta unemotionally stand on business, because you got some dudes that they try to be our representations, and they just not doing it right. Like, you know, they letting some shit slide, but then they checking other people, but then they still letting Keisha slide. It's like, come on, dude. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I want to see them fight for reparations. That's what I want to. Like, you ain't even hearing them talk about this shit. This is what I'm saying. They don't want to admit that Brad owes either, bruh. How many chicks you hear out here talking about really stomping for that shit, really making videos for that shit? These
Yeah,
women
but
don't
that's
even feel like
because they're getting
they getting kicked back.
subsidized by
Right,
them. You see what I'm saying? Their
right,
subsidies, their money depends on us not getting any, and that's the game that's
right,
been being played the entire
right,
time. See, I'm gonna
right.
tell you why they respect Brad. It ain't cause he violent. It's cause he ruthless. He has a
Well,
ruthless nature. You see what I'm
right,
saying? Like, it's because when he is violent, it's extreme. See, when we violent, it's to teach you a lesson. You see, I ain't trying to kill you. I want you to shut the fuck up. Nah, he will shut you the fuck up by killing you. See, and that's where the respect come in, because it's animalistic, and they connected to their
right,
animalistic nature the most. You know, we
right,
the God body. Yo, their nature, our nature is inherently good. A man's nature is inherently good. A woman's nature is inherently evil. That's why you have the story of Adam and Eve. You see what I'm saying? Just to show the nature of the beings. Because it's no coincidence that women of all races make the worst choices out of the two.
mm,
So once we understand what we're really dealing with, and we apply a little bit of Brad ruthlessness to our interaction with Keisha, she'll come around. But part of that ruthlessness right now in this day and age, 2025, is to let her fucking freeze during the winter.
right,
Because
right.
she don't think we'll let her freeze during the winter.
Just a damn
But that's
shame, bro.
exactly what they got coming. That's what they got coming. And that's what KS was talking about the entire time. He seen the bell curve approaching.
Word. Yeah, man. Shout out KX, man. I'm gonna keep it real. He was one of the first podcasters I ran into. I think I ran into CGA. How you feel about Coach? You heard of Coach Greg?
Yeah, I like Coach. I like Coach. I just like, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I'm an older guy myself. I think once you a certain age, bro, you shouldn't be trying to live the YN. Like, even if you are living that life as an older man, you shouldn't be showing people that shit. See what I'm saying? Like, some stuff don't need to be shown, bro.
You talking about with all that tricking and shit?
Yeah, with all of that, bro. Cause that's all it is, bro.
Yeah, it's like all right, I get what you saying, but this is the thing though. He using apps to fuck with, you know, decent women, but it's like he still because I be catching it. He be saying little stuff like, this JUCO called me the other day for some rent money. Okay, so is you keeping in touch with these chicks after you spent money on them? Like, what are we doing here? Like, is you a friend of these bitches? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bitch, if I'm paying money, I don't even want to talk to you after I'm done with you. So it's like, that's the shit I don't understand. Like, you tricking on them, allowing them in your crib. You be talking about how they be needing a place to stay. Like, so it's like, you know, you can't be heartless and still try to have a relationship with these shit. Like, it's either you tell these young dudes, yo, be about your bread. You dig? and negotiate your terms. Don't ever, like Minister Jap say, if you can't make a chick see you and see success, she should see you and see success and then want to be down. It's not about what you coming to her with already. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I got this, I got that. If she can't see, if she don't respect you enough to see that you doing this, doing that, taking care of yourself, working out, or whatever, then whatever. Like, if she not trying to get to know you as a person first, you get what I'm saying? It's like, why is you hitting her with the goodies first? I don't never hit chicks with the goodies first. Like, whether it's financial or just emotionally, like I'm not getting all emotional with you. I just met you. Like, what's up? What we can talk about? You know, let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. You ain't into that. You don't like talking about that. All right. Now that shows me as a person who you is. So it's just like, I don't know, man. That just telling dudes to pay for pussy. I mean, I be joking when I say pay for pussy. I mean, like, you know, have fun, like, you know, set up situations. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, now, if the chick got enough balls to say, yo, you don't even gotta take me out, just give me the money, like, boom, bang. All right, now you talk, but they not gonna do that. See, and that's the
They ain't
other
gonna
thing.
do it because they want to keep you. They want to keep you on the wheel if they can. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's what I'm saying about him, because he on somebody's wheel. If she look good enough, he willing to be on her revolving door. You still, you might as well be a basketball player or a football player. You see what I'm saying? Like, they do the same shit. See, and then and the ones who don't, they end up with a Hispanic chick, or they end up with a white bitch because she ain't got him on the wheel. Even though some of them do, but a lot of them, they gonna be there with them 40 years from now. You see what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you, this is a new way. See, these dudes think they slick because what they trying to do is pander. They're low key pandering to these Keishas, because what do you be hearing these dudes say? Oh, y'all going, what they be saying? They be saying shit like, yeah, chick want to be able to. They basically be making this shit into some classism type shit. They trying to make it where, oh, if you make over 70, 80, you shouldn't get, you shouldn't negotiate. You know what I mean? They should listen. But it's like, oh, if you make 40, I be hearing him like, if you make 30, 40, don't be surprised if you gotta deal with a. No, I'm not dealing with that shit even with 30, 40. You can make some shit happen with 30, 40. You get what I'm saying? But he make it seem like, oh, you know, only the ones that's making like 80 and up and 100 and up, they the only ones that deserve. You get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you're bugging. Like, you know, I know.
And that's the thing, that it's a lie, because the ones who making 80 and up and then got married to a Keisha, they getting divorced. Just as they party that 70%. You see what I'm saying? Like, so because most of what these Keishas have been taught, and I didn't realize this till I moved to Atlanta. They literally talk to try to milk you for your resources, bro. You see what I'm saying? I'm from the Midwest. I do have to say, the ladies that grew up where I'm from around the same time, they wasn't on that as much as when I moved to the South. But now it's like, it don't matter if you're my age or not. All the ladies my age and down is aligned with the trying to drain your pockets first shit.
Right. And that's because it then went mainstream. 304 went mainstream about 5 years ago. Once this Corona shit, you know, reset it shit, they made it cool to be hoes, basically. So this is the new wave of what they feel women should be allowed to do. So that's why I'll be just going with the motion. It's like, what the fuck else? I'm not a, you know, unless you on some, I'm on the phone, mamas, how you doing? Unless you know, trying to pimp it, right? You know, you good? See you looking back. You know what I mean? You can talk. I said, I see you looking back. You know what I'm saying? You looking back at me, but you don't want to. You know what I mean? This shit is weird with these bitches. Weird. You know, but back to what I was saying, man. Like, only way this shit gonna work, man, is if dude just stand on his square, man. As an individual, you just, I don't know, man, because other men got other means. You know, certain men is more successful than other men. Them men that successful gotta stand on business. These niggas think because, oh, I'm up here now. I got my, I've got my trade. I'm working 50, 60, 70, 80. Bitch, it's all on me now. Like no, bro. It's not supposed to be like that still. You get what I'm saying? You supposed to show these women that I don't care if I got all this or not. You still gonna have some order with yourself. See, these chicks think that the more money a man makes, the more frivolous. You hear these chicks. I need a man with disposable income. I need a man who's frugal with his money. I need a man who's generous. Bruh. And this is why now you hear dudes that is making money trying to pander like, yeah, I make over 80 grand. I make over 70 grand, but a woman should be submissive. No, a woman should be submissive, period, bruh. You get what I'm saying? But they trying to ride the I made it now train. Come fuck with me. Why you giving these dudes play like they ain't even what? You don't know what this dude making 30, 40 a year can bust off and do. You don't know what this 20 a year man can bust off and do. You get what I'm saying? So who are you to say?
It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you save.
Yeah, what you did. Like, I mean, don't get it twisted. Like, a lot of these dudes, they lucked up because we kept them from not getting locked up. We told them, hey, chill, don't do this, don't do that. So now you see a lot of brothers coming up, getting these, different type of jobs because they keeping their nose clean. See, I had all type of opportunity to work any of these. I did the Job Corps at 18, but then I got locked up the day before I was supposed to go up there. I did the went down south, enrolled in business administration for 3 years. But every semester, I had to deal with the fact niggas wanted to fight me every semester. So it's like, certain people ain't have to go through certain aggressive ways to even make it to where they at. So it's like, once they get it, they don't even understand that they got to protect it. A lot of these dudes, the single raised, they got the money now, but they wasn't taught the discipline and they wasn't taught the games of not being used. So now you got women mad at us that's making these podcasts, that's coming out with this message to put them deep. So now what you see is niggas like Anton Daniels, motherfuckers like I don't really listen to many pandering, so Derek Jackson, whatever, what he tried, Umar, because I'm gonna tell you where Umar fucking up. Umar tried to be the Keisha whisperer. Get what I'm saying? See, he got mad at the men once we exposed him for the school. You get what I'm saying? So once we exposed him with the school thing, once men called him out on that a couple years ago, he said, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna just start calling them queens then. All right, the men ain't got my back. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna
say it like this.
Huh? What you say?
I'm gonna say it like this, bro. If they on the Breakfast Club, bro, you can't trust them, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. If it's somebody who on the Breakfast Club giving any type of advice, any type, it don't matter what it is, life, don't listen to them, bro. That show ain't did nothing but promote dysfunction since it was fucking founded, bro. It had Jay Morris come through there. They had so many scammers come through that show, bro.
Barack Obama. Yeah, they made sure they got all the more. Everybody that's screwed.
when Obama was running for president in 2008. I lived in Ohio, bro. I was literally up there protesting him becoming president because he ain't from here and he a gay man, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, and we knew that back then. Now, why he just say on the radio show that boys should have a gay man as their mentor or some shit? You see what I'm saying? That's because this whole system is being pushed to emasculate the man, to take the man out of the house. Because if you can get the man out of the house, then you can control the house.
But see, and this is the thing. This is why I don't trust them, because they're not doing this with any other race. See, you got other races playing it off, acting like they got a problem with this shit, but they're not really being affected like the blacks. So for them to know, because we're not going to play dumb like they don't know it's an agenda. So for them to know that this is what they want their young boys to be, that's basically them. Like, all right, like when we grew up, it was the term mama's boy. You know, then like in the 2010, it was son husband. Now, with it being 2024, 25, they want the men straight up this. I'm not going to say they want them gay, because, you know, they want them, like I said, they just want them in a more obedient way than, you get what I'm saying, than what brothers was in the, because all this shit been trickling decade by decade. So it's like damn, like we ain't got no choice but to do this shit, because back then we had dads and uncles that would talk to, hey bro, you ain't supposed to act like that. You ain't supposed to be, you know, all up your mom ass and shit. You know what I mean? You had brothers that would tell you that. You get what I'm saying? Or you know, you have your uncles, your dad, yo, he with me, he with us today. You know, he with the men. Like, you don't got that no more. So you got no choice but to put out these podcasts, because they trying to take our voice. They trying to take our voice. You gotta realize we killed the game even making this shit mainstream the way it is. Get what I'm saying? So the ball is in our court. Now you got all these other dudes that, you know, you would think would either mind their business or talk about some other nut ass shit that they know they should be talking about. They want to come over here and eavesdrop on what real men are talking about, then go talk about it with females, and then let the females run the whole fucking conversation, you know. But because they getting cash apps and donations, they letting the chick go all off the rail and talk like she runs shit. This shit is sick. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, all you can do, man, is just try to be around like-minded people. You know, because I feel like they want us all to ourselves any fucking way. They want us to just not be trusting motherfuckers, not be interacting. That's why when I at least see my brothers, I give them that head nod or I tap my chest, like, cause I ain't losing my spirit as a black man, dog. They ain't taking my spirit. They can try to take all these other motherfuckers. You get what, and you can just look at them. They know the ones that still got that spirit in them, right? And they just be looking at you like, yeah, try me, say something. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yo, like I'm working with a gladiator right now. You know what I mean? Chick tried to get me fired 2 weeks ago. Try to say all this nut ass shit. Been ignoring them ever since. She still trying to say little stuff. Today, I'm minding my damn business. Oh, you don't gotta sweep over there. You just sweep right here. Listen, miss, it's only gonna take me 2 seconds. Why you worrying about me? Didn't you just call me a creep 2 weeks ago? Didn't you just say I was all in your space too? I'm pro-black this and pro-black. Why are you still trying to find a way to talk to me? Because you know you attracted to this spirit, but you don't want to deal with the order of this spirit. So you still want to interact with this spirit, but then still find a way to try to control this spirit. Don't talk to me no more. You just tried to get me fired 2 weeks ago, shorty. Why are you still trying to interact with me? Oh, because you still trying to find a way to screw me, right? You still trying to find a way to get in a little argument, a little tit for tat so you can run back. Like, so it's just sick, like, how they just be ready to put you in situations. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, shit, that's why I say all you can do is really just have the tools, have your little car, have your little source of income, and just mind your business. Bitches they know who out here getting to it to a degree where it's not even to the point where you got to be making a bunch of money nowadays, because these broads are so broke. They only making about 30 racks. So if a brother can at least get to that 40, 50 mark and be able to invest some other money, man, anything will pop off. Get himself some Bitcoin, whatever the fuck, some real estate. Nigga set for life. And they know this. And that's why they mad. They mad because we figured it out and we ain't going backwards now. So now they want to come up with these videos. We go to the white women. Go to this. We've been going on. And they've been coming to us. You're just mad because it's really being exposed that people don't like you. See, they keep playing this game saying black fatigue, black fatigue. What about the brothers? What about no, it ain't no brother. What about them pookies you raised? The men of America, the black men of America, they doing what they supposed to do. They staying the fuck out of jail. They staying the fuck out of family court. It's them pookies y'all screwing up and trapping that y'all trying to make the face of us. No, they ain't the face of me. The fuck out of here. You know, even if that used to be me.
You can watch on YouTube. You can look at police videos, and you're gonna literally see for every one black male who get arrested, it is 4 of them getting arrested. Now, you know what I mean? It's being displayed that they are the plague of the community. It ain't got nothing to do with us. I used to think, you know, when I was a teenager, being a thief, like a professional thief, I used to steal from businesses and companies and stuff. I would not take from my people, right? But now you see, they steal from everybody. They don't care. They steal from their job, bruh. You know what I mean? They just have no common sense when it comes to anything, bruh.
Bruh, how you think I feel about these politicians? This is the sick part. This is why we gotta have this. This is why I appreciate brothers that talk about all different type of shit, because it's corruption all throughout their life. That it's the women that's in politics, the women that's in the medical field, the women that own home. It's something wrong with all, like, and it's like, yo, y'all really don't want to face the music. All right, so if y'all don't want to face the music, we gonna expose y'all to other races, because we be damned if you think you gonna keep trying to make us the face of y'all. I mean, y'all the face of us. Y'all not the face of us. So, excuse me, other races, I don't know what this bitch brought off, but I don't get down like that. Now, maybe the single dude she raised, little kids and snotty nose, yeah, maybe they might grow up to be, but I ain't like that. Oh, you ain't like that, Dan? You was never like that? Nah, I did some shit in my past, but I knew I had to get my shit together. They ain't looking to do that. They ain't looking to even acknowledge the shit they did wrong to their own motherfucking dad and husbands and shit. So I already know, me as a regular man in the streets, you get what I'm saying? So damn, what do y'all do with them, man? We just fuck them, man. We just fuck them and duck them nowadays. Well, damn, I'm not wifing them up either. And it's like, yo, why don't y'all see this? Or maybe y'all do see it, y'all just don't give a fuck, because now it's like, well, fuck it, then we just gonna ask y'all for money then. We just gonna force y'all to give us money.
They give a fuck. They give a fuck because they making videos about it. See, they just don't know how to accept reality. They give a fuck, bro. Because, like, all these conversations we done had, and all the different channels I done listened to, I have not heard men get up on the internet and talking about, man, I'm just so lonely. You know what I mean? But you will hear women go, it's a male loneliness epidemic. No, it ain't. It is a female loneliness epidemic. Because y'all the ones that's talking about it. Y'all projecting it.
We did the L, right? I think they did the L. All right. Hold up, y'all. I'm stepping. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I had stepped
No, I'm
inside.
just saying, like, they the ones projecting that male loneliness epidemic stuff. Cause when a man is lonely, when we can find friendship in a video game, bro. We can find friendship through these YouTube streets. You feel me? Like, it don't take much for us to realign our thoughts. We can literally sit by ourselves and become okay because we have the ability to accept where we are in the present. They don't have that ability. See, they like to project what's going on internally within them, project that on the other people and make it seem like it's other people who are going through it when it's really you.
See, this is why I like Prince's approach, because it's like you gotta basically sarcastically, unapologetically, tell them, because listen, I ain't here to be cussing no chick out, calling them bitches and hoes, but don't get it twisted. If you're acting like one, I'ma know how to name you. But I ain't here to be going back and forth. I'm here to try to express to you what's going on, and if you want to act all snobby and defiant because of that, then we just gonna make entertainment off you. Like, we can laugh at you in other ways without cussing you out. Because at the end of the day, the fact you're not dealing with reality is a joke within itself. So I don't have to call you all type of hoes and bitches. Nah, let's just ask you a couple questions and just let it all come out. Now, once you start getting disrespectful, yeah, then maybe I might let something slip out here and there. But at the end of the day, this is what they don't like. Order, structure, and because at the end of the day, like you said, they was never taught it. I mean, and if they was taught it, they was only taught to be submissive to dudes that pay for you to be submissive. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, you want to be heartless, but I can't be heartless. Nah. But it's all fun and games to me, man, because I did the whole 6-year, 5-year relationship. I did that shit about 2-3 times, dog. That shit is played out, bro. I tried the whole let's save some money, let's do this, at the end of the day, they cravings to be chaotic is going to show sooner or later. That's why I was telling Prince, like, well, how long do I got to stay with this chick? Because sooner or later she gonna leave. She gonna want, because you got to realize the whole trick is for them to think that you want to be a fucking simp. The whole thing is for them to think you want to be all obedient, because if they think you playing them, that'll piss them off too. Because I mean, come on, like, I remember when me and my girl, before we separated, this broad was taking clothes out the crib. I go to work, she takes some clothes out, come back home. I basically knew day by day the chick was moving out. I kept it moving. I stayed my ass on the couch. Sometimes we still bust moves. We had to drive and do shit. So I still flirt with the broad. But bitch, at the end of the day, I know what you are. I don't give a fuck. Like, what's up? You want some dick? You want to park the car real quick? Treating you like the whore you is. Because I could be all in my feelings. Oh, man, why you leaving? Why you leaving the crib like this? Like, you hurting me. Nah, I tried that with you. Now you want to do some slick. I can deal with that. Man, listen, I can still call that chick to this day. I just texted some other just to see. The chick responded. So all that tells me is, if I was to turn around one day and just be like, yo, I got my life in order. I got this, I got that. Yo, you should leave this situation, come back with me. Man, that bitch will leave in a heartbeat, bro. And that's fake. That's fake as hell.
Yeah. She'll leave in a heartbeat, and when she come back, she gonna be ready to leave after the same amount of time y'all spent the first time. Cause like all they do, what my dude AQ say, all they do is come and be with you so they can power up until they ready to go be a bird again, and it's the truth, bro. You see what I'm saying? So like, you might as well just. You might as well for recreational use only, bro.
And see,
you know what I mean?
this is
Like,
what.
and me,
Oh, my.
I'm to the point where for recreational use, I'm through with that, bro. You know, I'm trying to do other things. And, like I was telling my lady, bro, I plan to spend a lot of money on my car at the racetrack. You feel me? Like, I ain't got time for
I wish
I ain't buying no wigs. I ain't buying no makeup. Like, my chick buy all her stuff herself. You know what I mean? Like, I say we go 50-50. It's funny because I told her, I was like, I'll be telling people we go 50-50. And she was like, I don't split it 50-50 with you. And I know you don't. You know what I mean? But the fact that she take care of herself. You see what I'm saying? With no questions asked. Her hand is never out. You know what I mean? Like, that's how a woman's supposed to come to you. And if she ain't coming to you like that, she ain't a woman. She literally a bird.
Right. You know what I mean? And the sad thing, you know, and I'm glad to hear you got one that's you know, on your program, man. You know, a lot of times, man, you just gotta a lot of dudes gotta realize that
you jealous ass nigga. You jealous ass nigga. You
Who you talking
jealous.
to?
That nigga got one. You jealous as fuck, nigga. You jealous ass nigga.
Man, listen, dog, I just had this weirdo chick over at the crib the other day, man. You know, she came through, ate some food. I fell asleep on the bed. I was like, yo. Can I get some head? She was like, I just met you. I just come over here. I just met you. Like, I'm like, girl, what you talking about? Like, it's been like a couple weeks. What you mean? Cause I met her like last week, but I just started letting her come over like this week type shit. But she gonna hit me with the I've been through shit. You know, so she gonna hit me with that bullshit, right? So I say, ho, stop you right there. You know what I mean? That whole you been through shit and you scared to get your body up. I'm gonna tell you this right now. All right. Don't. If that's the case, if that's how you feel, don't feel the type way. If I bag on chicks out here, cause you seem cool, we can always just get up. And, you know, do whatever. But don't feel no type of way about it, you know, interact with other women in front of you. You get what I'm saying now? Of course, in her head, she like, damn, what the fuck that means? But no, I need to keep my peace. Yeah.
Bro, you did right. You did right. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. See, we don't. Enough of us don't do that. Don't say what we mean, bro.
And that's
we be worried about how they gonna react.
Right, and that's the shit and that's how they was even able to crowbar this shit to make us effeminate in the first fucking place. Because men stop standing on their business. I'm telling you, when Corona happened, man, it put people back in the house. It put people back under restrictions that they ain't even really need to be under. Because that was the psyops, all that shit. You gotta wear a mask. I was bad. But anyway, so once that happened,
Go ahead, man. It's 1 o'clock, man. I gotta get set up for class.
All right, no problem, man. Cause I'm about to go back in here anyway. I gotta be around these motherfuckers.
I gotta get set up for class, man. I gotta get my.
You're welcome. You're welcome, because we was
Listen.
cooking for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You saw I
gotta
fell
catch.
back. I fell back.
Nah, I gotta catch old girl, man. You gotta call old girl. Tell her, look, all out of love. She want to call back up. I got some words for her.
Really? Really?
Really? Hell yeah. Cause I'm the trigger king, doc. I'm the listen. I got 2, 3, 6 shooters on me. One on my ankle. 2 on my ankle.
All right. I
Bro,
like
that's
it.
you. Bro, I wasn't even going hard and she was triggered, bro. I was barely saying shit. She was triggered, bro.
When you killed her with the I said something when she said you ain't my daddy. You was like, see, you got daddy issues. What you worry about somebody being your daddy for? I don't want to be your daddy. See, that's what's wrong with these chicks. They want us to be every damn thing, but be their husband and companion and all this other none of that shit. But that should want. They want you to be their.
Spoke for what these gladiators are out here.
I'm gonna get up though, man. I'm gonna let y'all finish off. I'll catch y'all when I get off work.
All right, man. Thank you, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro.
Thank you.
That nigga, stay up, bro.
Yeah.